Are you even there? Oh. I apparently deafened myself at some point.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, geez, I know I'm annoying, but damn, I didn't think
I
I was that annoying.
I don't know why I deafened myself in Discord. Or I don't know
Well, you
how I
missed it.
did.
The freaking bear tick just one shot of the Diggersby. Come on,
Mhm.
flash cannon, one hit. Oh yes, thank you.
Oh,
And
thank you,
catch the bear.
Pokemon. I literally spawned into Pokemon and an Amistar spawned on top of me. Instant battle. Thank you.
Nice. You still going after Regirock?
Yes.
Ah,
I haven't shiny hunt in probably a month-ish at this point.
I mean, I've been doing it off stream.
Well, I haven't touched this game since. Alright, let's see. What are the odds? First encounter.
Arcmate 900, hello, welcome.
Oh, wow.
If we
It's
sound dead inside, we apologize in advance. We just got done how many hours? 2 or 3?
two.
2 hours of GTA 5. Yeah, it was frustrating.
It was so
Very.
much fun.
You can tell that's sarcasm.
Oh no, I
Stupid.
was okay with it. You just give up very easily.
Fucking fairy. I'm going fairy type. So yeah, I apologize if we kind of seem out of it.
I'm fine. You're the one
Are
who's
you
not.
actually streaming Pokemon, or are you just chilling with me?
I don't shiny hunt without being live.
Alright, alright. Just making sure. So I need to update my title now. And update. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'm currently trying to shiny hunt for a shiny Ho-Oh because look at him. He's just a gold and silver little rooster bird, and I love it. Jake, on the other hand, J Ponzo 466 is shiny hunting Regirock, right?
Regirock needs to be shiny, or I'm going to lose my shit. 1,600 encounters in. So happy.
So, and the only thing I'm doing to keep track of my encounters is if I get to and capture the Ho-Oh, that's what I'm counting as an entire
That's
encounter.
how everybody does it.
Yeah, well, I'm explaining.
You are absolutely special, so it's okay.
Hmm.
Ho ho. Blah.
Excuse you.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a problem with ho ho. Oh, shiny looks pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like.
yeah. I got a shiny Ho-Oh in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I got it before you. Ah, get fucked.
Whatever. It's a 3-star though.
Get wrecked. I'm pretty sure mine is too.
I find it incredibly funny that I got it because it was through my girlfriend and her family who invited me to that raid.
Well, that's how it usually happens.
Yeah, but like her mom and her are just stupid lucky with shinies and
Must be nice.
stats and just so stupid sometimes. Like her mom, no shit, got 2 shiny Garatinas.
Hmm.
I think one is a 3-star, the other one's like maybe 1 or 2.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's like, uh. Cool. Oh, there goes the pin urchin. Oh, almost. Come on.
The Penurchin sucks.
Yeah.
I think all it has that can attack is counter. Or at least the Penurchin you can use in raids.
Let's use Rock Tomb. Yeah, Rock Tomb one more time. Already down 1 health. Or 1 Yeah, one heart already in the freaking raid den. Come on, Mr. Pinurchin, man.
As always. Oh shit, I'm yawning. As always, I'm doing 100 encounters, and boom, done for the night. 1700? Could it be? So when do
Man.
you start classes again?
Week of the 25th, so next week.
Wow, lucky I start Tuesday.
Yikes.
Yep.
I have to go back to work on Tuesday.
Oh, that's fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm back Tuesday, and I'm gonna kill myself.
It's the day after a holiday, and we've been closed for a week, so God help us all. We're gonna be busy as hell. Ugh. And then I'm not off again until Thursday. I'm good without it.
So did I tell you how I made out like a bandit last night?
What do you mean?
So we were going for dinner, or we were gonna go out and get dinner. I was gonna go pick it up. So my dad transferred the money to my debit card, so whatever it was, I could pay when we get there.
Right.
So we call on the order. My dad, he's like, I transferred the money. There's $100, whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. And as we're calling it in, my mom's like, somebody give me a card. I need it over the phone. And he's just like, use my debit card. And he's like, well, looks like this little fucker made out with $100. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I don't feel like taking it back right now. I'm like, okay, thanks. Just like, okay.
How nice of him.
He's just like, if he hadn't done it already, I wouldn't have gotten that. But he's like, I already transferred it, whatever. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dumbass.
Yeah, so he's super powered.
I hate this chair. Fuck. I like this new chair. I just hate the way the wheels are. They don't like to move. I don't know if it's just. It also feels like it leans forward, but I think compared to my old chair, the actual lift part is farther forward,
Mm-hmm.
or it might be farther back than on the other chair, so it doesn't sit perfectly level. But it's just annoying, and it's just, I don't know if it's heavier than my other chair, and it's just digs into my floor mat more or what, but it just doesn't move as nice as my other chair did. And it's annoying. It's like to move it an inch, I feel like I have to lift it up.
Yikes. Come on. Okay.
What?
Oh. No, the freaking Hatnia just did like a crap ton of damage. Rocked him. Screw it. Hello, Jake.
Hi. I can respond quicker than you can to people in chat. Or people in chat can to you. Haha. English is not my strong suit.
Clearly.
I can speak good English. I just can't spell. Or type, I mean. So what do you think my odds are of getting it 1700?
I mean, after the night we've had, I'd say pretty good.
I don't think so.
You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
I'm gonna risk what for the biscuit? I just hit my microphone.
Well, our team isn't, I don't think, the best set up.
Mm-hmm.
We have, let's see, we have my Pylo Swine, a Diggersby, Hatnia, and Lipard against Ho-Oh.
Yeah, you don't want ground types.
Yeah. I mean, I have like, see, Piloswine is freaking
Ice ground.
but I have 2 ice types and 2 ice type attacks, 1 fighting type attack, and a rock type attack. So
Oh.
Rock 2 is gonna be the fucking big daddy hit
Yeah, if you live a hit, though.
for 110 damage.
If you live a
If
hit.
I G-max, yeah. Which I'm going to do.
If you can.
Yeah, I can. Lucky me.
Wow. Typing in your own chat.
Yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, motherfucker. Dude. So I think it was like 2 years ago, I decided to actually try and watch the original Power Rangers because it was on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they have a lot of episodes.
Yep.
I think they had like 160 some episodes over 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, I kid you not, I didn't even get through the first season, and I like put that thing off in the. Wow, we just 2 hit the Ho-Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god, that's probably the fastest. Okay, up counter. Oh shit, my counter's not. There we go. Now we're good. What the hell's with the Garchomp?
Hmm? What? What about Garchomp?
Doritos. Alright, time to look through the Spoils of War. Check summary. Beartic, not shiny. Hatterene, not shiny. Liepard, not shiny. Ho-Oh, not shiny.
Called it.
'Tis a sad day indeed, but I will gladly take that Hatterene. Select. Because I don't think I have that for the G-Max thing yet. Sent to a box.
It's not going to be G-Max.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe they are. I don't know. I haven't done raids in quite a while. So recently, I originally started out, I was going to play through the Spyro Reignited trilogy because I bought that when that came out. I like those games. They're really cool. I like Spyro, but I don't know. They're just kind of, the games just play very simple to me. Just like, you go around, collect things, boom. So I was like, and I'm like, I know there was like a rebooted trilogy, kind of like where they changed things. I know they made a bunch of, like, they had the first 3 original games, and they made a bunch of Game Boy games. And then they kind of, what's the fucking word? Why can't, reboot. Why could I, reboot. Why could I not, why did I forget that word? They had made a reboot, like, on the PlayStation 2. I remember hearing about that, and it was more combat heavy, and I'm just like, let me see if I can find it. And I managed to find an emulator for it, for the PS2, and I'm just like, I'll play through this. Very interesting. I mean, it runs not the best, but...
No, I imagine not.
I'm like, yeah, interesting. So, I don't know if you ever knew about those games, but...
Like, I've heard of Spyro, don't get me wrong. I've definitely heard of Spyro, but I never played them. And it's not appealing to me.
I just like
not my cup of tea.
I just like Spyro. He's cool.
I mean, yeah, he's a cool little dragon, but I'm just not a big fan.
Fair enough.
Like, come on, 4th person, join in, please.
They will. They always do. Darth Mandy?
Yeah, Darth Mandy left.
Ha!
Wow.
Wow. Wow, wow.
So we got Val, Tyler, Joel, and Devin.
We will have to do the KO Perico heist sometime.
Yeah.
I own Submersible, so we is ready.
Stunfisk. Oh, and then you get to Quagsire. Okay. Not fair.
Why?
Dude, Quagsire is actually pretty OP. It's like with this kind of raid.
Why do I not remember your name on Twitch ever being the Captain Tornado?
Because I changed it.
Oh. I always put it in as Captain Tornado. Oh, well.
Yeah, I changed it because I fixed the spelling on it, but someone already has that other way spelling.
Captain Tornado without the?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, you know what? There's got to be a caveat, so screw it. It's a mouthful if I ever plug it, but...
According to this, there is not. I just did a search. And the only thing that comes up when searching for Captain Tornado is you.
Well, I guess he deleted his account or something, but I know there was something else there.
Did you ever search it up to prove it, or was it just Twitch?
Yes, I did.
Maybe it was just Twitch saying, no, you can't take this because it's too similar to your old name.
And the Klefki just one-shotted the Jinx. God.
As it will do.
Damn it.
As it will do.
Earth power. Bitch.
Why did I put myself into this shiny hunting? I hated this. I hated this. It's so stupid though.
Now it's my turn. G-Max. Max Quake. Hit that bitch.
Hit that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, cheer for our side. Oh. Don't do that then. I don't think I'll ever get over how, like, derpy looking a Stunfisk looks. Come on, big money. Wow, okay. That's actually kind of disappointing. That would do a lot more damage than just that. But alright. Fight.
Pokemon Trainer Dan, thank you for the follow. Oh, I just got a raid. Whoa. Pokemon Trainer Dan and Salazzle Dazzle, thank you for the raid. Well, oh my god. Otaku Canadian, thank you for the follow. Well, oh my god, I'm trying to keep up with the follows, everybody.
Oh my, Jake.
Everybody that followed, thank you. Much appreciated.
Holy Jake. All right.
How you doing, everybody? I can't even keep up with all the follows. Thank you for the follows, people. I didn't even notice it was a raid at first. My raid thing didn't pop up. What the? Thank you, everybody, for the follows. So much appreciated.
Dang.
How we all doing? Okay, let's go through this. Otaku the Canadian, thank you for the follow. Master Game 5X, thank you for the follow. Salazzle Dazzle, thank you for the follow. Pokemon Trainer Dan, thank you for the follow. Ragnarok, 2322, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, everybody.
Dang, look at you, Jake. Look at you.
Thank you, everybody, for
Jeez,
stopping
they just
by.
keep coming.
Thank you, everybody, for the follow. So much appreciated. As you can
Dang,
see,
man.
we are working on that Regirock. This thing has been giving me quite a bit of trouble.
It has,
16,
it really
18,
has.
16, 19. Is this the lucky one? Nope.
Hey, Jake.
What?
Congratulations, you've taken the lead.
Have I?
You're at 41, and I'm still at 37. Dang,
And
you
one
are
197 for Kabuto. Kabuto's a nice shiny. I don't like a lot of the green shinies because they're just crap green, but Kabuto I think looks cool. Regidrago is probably going to be my choice. Fire out of a Regirocket. I like that one. I'm prepared to do that with normal Regirock, but if I ever find this 2,500 for Registeel, God, I have a good feeling that's probably what I'm going to get up to. I do not have good luck. But my plan when Crown Tundra came out was to shiny hunt all the Regis because why not? You can. And then I was probably going to go for shiny Regidrago over Regieleki, just because I like Regidrago's design a little bit better. But green shinies are crap because most of them are they're just green and it's just crap green. Shiny Espeon, not that bad. Shiny Espeon's higher up on my tier of green shinies. Ooh, 1,600 full odds XY hordes for Psyduck. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh,
Jake,
has
you're really
the shiny Espeon talk been a thing in previous chats? Ragnarok is being told to stop. Green shinies, not my favorite, but I will say Espeon is probably higher up on that list. My favorite shinies would probably have to be the black ones, like something like Greninja going from the blue to the black, or why can't I think of it? Why can I not think of it? The Gen 3 Legendary, the green one.
Oh, Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. Why could I not think of the name? Thank you. Thank you, Ragnarok. Yeah, the shinies that turn into like not like a light black, like a almost purple or a dark blue, like just black, looks so cool to me. Those are probably my favorite shinies.
Now, how do you feel about the Empoleon shiny? Because it's kind of like a turquoise. It's like barely off color.
I can't remember it off the top of my head, but if I see a picture of it,
yeah, like the
wasn't shiny. Wasn't it shiny Salazzle? That is pretty cool.
Is it just white instead of black, or like what?
That turns from black to white, and I think all the other colors pretty much stay the same.
Nice. Do I want to swap out? No, I'm gonna stay with my.
I might not like a shiny, but I will not treat it unfairly. I will not treat a shiny unfairly. There are a couple that are just ugh, such as ones that don't change at all. One of the most annoying times I ever had, I think it was back in the Pokemon Go Fest. I found a shiny Chansey, and I'm like, I'm going to evolve this up to a Blissey. I get the candies, I evolve it up to a Blissey. I thought shiny Blissey wasn't in the game or something, and it reset the shiny because it didn't look any different. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, I just erased shiny. And I back out and look at the little sprite on the list, and I see the shiny symbol. I'm like, are you kidding me? It has no change at all. I'm like, what? And then 20 minutes later, I found another shiny Chansey. I'm like, okay. Shiny Bisharp. Ooh. Bisharp is pretty cool. I do like Bisharp. I know nothing of Monster Hunter World. I'm sorry. Those are not
Yeah.
my big type of games that I'm into.
Elise plays
Yeah.
Monster Hunter. She would know better.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a huge fan of. Chansey isn't terrible. I don't know. I mean, it's not the great at all, but oh, Garchomp, such wasted potential. If only they kept the. I think Gibble's color is amazing. There are so many talks of worst shinies. What is my least favorite shiny? Yeah,
No, I know.
koala bear.
Yeah. I wonder what his shiny looks like. Hang on, I'm looking.
I think it's kind of bland.
Oh, that is. It doesn't change color, but the little like drum or whatever it has turns pink on top and then white in the center. That
Makes
is
sense.
a pretty bad shiny.
Jolteon doesn't change, or Jolteon just changes what? Like it gets like a green tint. I think.
I thought Jolteon turned like a darker yellow.
I think
like
it
Pikachu.
does. Kind of just ugh.
Jolteon.
What is my least favorite shiny?
No, I'm sorry. Jolteon turns like a green color.
Yeah, it's Flareon that kind of just stays the same. One Pokemon that I will show off. Thank God Austin's not here. A little bit. Thank God Austin's not here. He would hate it. Is it my party? Bam! I found this guy. I was so happy when I found this one. This was amazing. This was probably, I'm gonna say, roughly around 150 raids. Our friend Austin, he was more or less starting it when I started it. Has done more than I ever did, and he got it I got it when he was present in Discord. That was a fun one when he found out about that one. He was not happy. Let's just put it that way. And I will admit, he put in much more work than I did, and he wholeheartedly deserved it, but I'm quite happy with it.
I mean, was it that same night where he got the shiny Cofferygius?
I don't know.
Or what?
Fearow and Spearow are just bland to me. Like, you had Pidgey, it got it had the 2 stages, but then they were just like, let's add another basic bird Pokemon and only give it 1 evolution stage. Like, there's a lot of things.
I mean, I think most like the Gen 1 shinies, except for like a few, are pretty terrible.
Most of them just turned green, just because that was...
Yeah.
A lot of them turned green or purple, because that's what the color palettes of the Gen 2 games allowed.
Yeah.
I won't say I full-heartedly hate Fearow and Spearow, but they're definitely some of my least favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I like Pidgey. Pidgey's cool. Very bland, but then again, most of the basic birds are. But at the same time, Fearow and Spearow are just there.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather get Pidgey and evolve it up to Pidgeot than get a Spearow and evolve it to a Fearow.
Alright,
I just want Regirock.
The final Ho-Oh.
Yes. Tyler over here is shiny hunting for those Ho-Ohs. Hopefully he gets... What are you on?
I'm on 8 solid encounters.
Shiny Charizard used to be purple, yes. I think that's one of the only... There's only, like... There's a couple that ever changed color fully. Which Charizard was one of them. Yeah, it used to be purple with green wings, and then it turned black with red wings, I think? Or was it black with purple wings? I can't remember what the wings turned into. I know his body turned black.
What, they changed the Combuskin?
They changed the Combuskin
shiny.
this generation, yeah. I don't even know what Combuskin's shiny looked like.
Neither do I.
I think it actually turned... No. I wanted to say blue, but that doesn't line up with Blaziken. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Charizard is popular. I used to be one of those people that jumped on the Charizard bandwagon, but now I'm just... He's cool, but there's no hype. There's too much hype behind him.
I still like the was it Typhlosion shiny? Because like the blue turns like a not an amber color, but like a maroon almost.
Yeah.
I really do like that.
Oh, I feel you there, Dan. That's definitely how Austin was. He was mad.
Wait. Typhlosion went from magenta to brown? Really?
Yeah, they changed it. Like that was another one they changed.
When did they do that?
I'm assuming after Gen 2, because Gen 2 had such a limited color palette, and then they went to Gen 3 where they had all colors. It was still the same where it was literally just a color swap or a color palette swap. Now with 3D or the 3D models, they can change things.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it drives me insane when you have a shiny fire type and the fire just doesn't change. Like that's such an easy one to change. I will agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Like if you have a fire type Pokemon with fire on it, it's such a no-brainer just to change the fire.
Right. 2 hearts, half health. He's paralyzed. Come on. We got this. Max Knuckle. Hit him hard.
Gen 2 Shiny Macargo, what's the difference between it? I know Slugma is pink. Does Macargo follow that same line, or... I don't have every shiny Pokemon memorized or what they've changed to.
I mean, with getting near...
Typhlosion changed in Gen 6. I mean, that was the time they should have changed a lot of shinies, when they went from the 2D to the 3D.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't even know if I upped the counter there. Did I up the counter or not? I'm terrible at the counter. I'm not talking to you.
I'm looking between your stream and my stream.
I'm not talking to you. Focus on Ho-Oh.
I am. Max Air... What's the Airstream gonna do to a flying type?
It'll do something.
Yeah, exactly. Barely nothing.
I'm gonna just say I did. Yeah, nobody can have that memory. I mean, there are some people...
Thunderbolt.
Gen 6, they should have changed so many shinies just because from the technical side, I've seen the basic way somebody explained it was that it was like you have a wheel with all the colors and they just kind of tweaked the colors to all keep the same palette, but now they can change individual colors with the 3D model. Just the difference in sprites and 3D models did it.
Holy shit, we're coming down to the wire.
Are you?
Uh-huh. It's at, like, we have one... If my Stunfisk gets knocked out, we're done for. Like, if the Ho-Oh outspeeds the rest of the party, we're done. Fuck. Oh, God.
That purple looks sick.
You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to Thunderbolt.
I will admit, that purple looks sick. And then...
Please.
Gen 3, he just gets pink. Yeah, that purple was sick. Jeez.
Bam.
They should have kept that. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, they were handmade. But, you know, it's too much work for them to do that. They gotta take the easy way.
Yeah.
I meant to do this earlier. Since apparently your name is the Captain Tornado. I meant to update my title. You're welcome.
Oh, Genesis Rebel 1997. Thank you for the follow. I'm checking the summary.
I swear, that feels like the Mandela effect kind of thing. I never noticed your name to be the Captain Tornado.
Yeah. Alright, Clef Key, not a shiny. Doublade, not shiny.
Mega Garchomp shiny. Why couldn't they just take that color and put it on regular Garchomp? Or keep the color of, like, Gibble and Gabite and put it on Garchomp? No, they took such an amazing Pokemon. It was just like, he's gonna get a little darker or slight lighter. Like, it's just white.
Hello, Genesis Rebel. How are you?
I like how they give amazing shinies to awful Pokemon, and amazing Pokemon get awful shinies. It's just like a stab in the back.
Pokemon Trainer Dan, thank you, bud, for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yes, keep the record of Ho-Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to lose
Right
that.
back into it. Hmm?
You don't want to lose that record.
No.
Mega Shiny Ray Ray.
I'd rather not switch to Solgaleo halfway through here.
Oh, Mega Gengar Shiny. Oh, don't even get me started on Mega Gengar. I love it.
Such a good The G-Max one's pretty
The
good.
G-Max
too,
keeps the
like,
same
oh
shiny.
my
The
God.
G-Max, it kind of loses the same hype behind it just because it's got that
Yeah.
purple hue to it, like all Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon have, but it keeps that white color. I'm so glad they didn't take away that white color. Like, I hate how Ghastly and Haunter. I mean, Haunter, it's still the same color, he just gets a blue tongue. But
Yeah.
still, it's
Ghastly has like the blue like gas around it.
just Ghastly. Yeah, he kind of gets a hue change, and the gas becomes blue, kind of like a blue with like red highlights or purple highlights. But it's got the different color. Haunter is just same color, gets a blue tongue. Gengar,
Just having a rich
just
game
there.
tonight and playing Final Fantasy IV. Ooh, Final Fantasy IV, good movie or good game.
Oh my god!
Shut up. So Razzle Dazzle 21, thank you for the follow.
You did not just make that mistake.
Listen, okay, I love Final Fantasy IV. So good.
It's a good movie, huh?
Shush. The sequels to it are amazing. I love like going back and playing through it once in a while. I'm not good at it, but I love Final Fantasy.
I am never gonna let you forget this one.
Shush. Second favorite Final Fantasy game, hands down. Ragnarok 2322. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, buddy.
There you go, guys. Help them out. We're both
Thank you.
we're both kind of right by each other in terms of everything. We're working towards that affiliate.
Yeah.
We're kind of
Friends
neck
of
and
ours
neck.
have it.
So I think I'm 41 now. Getting
Yeah, I
there.
think you're at 41 or 42.
Get
So I'm catching up.
Getting there. Hopefully someday.
Otaku the Canadian, thank you for the follow. Let's go for flying. Ooh, it's a Scyther. You can just call me Ragna if you wish. What's your first? My first shiny that I ever got? Genesis?
Genesis is not a Pokemon.
No.
Oh.
Wow, we're both not gonna let each other live this down, are
Well,
we?
okay, that's somebody in your chat.
Yeah.
How I don't know who's in your chat.
I'm trying to remember what my first shiny was. I actually think
I
it was,
listened to how you said it again, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get the context you meant.
So I think my first shiny, if I can remember correctly, actually was in this game.
Oh,
It was
thank you, Dan, for setting that up. That's cool. Dan
Let's see.
set up a multi-stream to watch both of us, apparently. Didn't know you could do that.
Oh,
Or whatever that does. Did not know that was a
Cool.
thing.
I
Very
didn't know either. So I was actually trying to finish the Pokedex in Sword, and I was actually having a really fun time for it, and I was just running around trying to find
You read the question
think we-
wrong.
what?
Your favorite Final Fantasy game.
Oh, my. Okay, it has to be 6, and I know that's kind of like a generic answer, a little bit.
First, I don't know what my first shiny was.
Because like I had Final Fantasy 6 on Game Boy, and I played it when I
I'm trying to think what my
when I
first
was in
shiny
high
was.
school.
Thank
So
you, Dan.
much
Much
fun.
appreciated. That was I didn't know you could actually do that.
Such a good game. I like Final Fantasy to the point where I actually went to a retro game shop once, and I found the Famicom cartridges of 1 and 2, or no, I'm sorry, 2 and 3. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And they were cheap, and I'm like, and then I noticed, I guess the shopkeep kind of noticed I was looking at him. He's like, they're translated, right? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, some guy like dumped them onto the computer and translated them in English and reported them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab these right
What
now.
was
'cause
my
that's
first shiny?
But yeah, Final Fantasy VI, definitely one of my favorites. I've tried playing through 7. I haven't gotten very far. If I were to play it, I'm probably gonna play the original PlayStation because I'm I can get that. I actually still have that somewhere in my room.
I think I don't know what my first shiny was, but I remember back in Gen 6 running into a random Swablu shiny. I don't know if that was my first shiny ever. It probably wasn't my first shiny. There's definitely been shinies earlier on before I even knew what a shiny was, but that might have been my first shiny. I can't remember.
Eeny, meeny, dark type. Let's go for it. Again, like my first shiny was Sinistea. That I can remember.
Really? You never got a shiny before Gen 8?
I mean, because I assume event distribution Pokemon don't count.
I wouldn't say so.
Yeah. So, yeah, my first legitimate shiny, not distributed, was Sinistea, because I was running around trying to complete the Pokedex. You guys are like talking in chat, and I'm like, ooh, I'm getting this, get this, and I'm like, I was so proud of myself. Unfortunately, because of the Marcactus that I caught yesterday, unfortunately, Sinistea has been knocked off the recent shiny list. Like Mathea. And I'm sorry to hear that, Otaku the Canadian, about your PlayStation. That sucks, man.
When I first started doing YouTube, Twitch streaming and stuff, originally I had two mascots just because I was like, why not? I had a Yveltal and Mega Charizard, I think Y, the Charizard Y, the one that was the regular looking Charizard, and then I kind of got out of that Charizard phase, and I eventually moved to I never officially had it as my mascot where I had it as logos and anything, but I was like Gengar all the way for a little bit of time, but then I got onto Giratina, and I'm like, Giratina is absolutely amazing. And I will agree, Giratina is, I don't know, it's up in the air, first or second favorite legendary behind Solgaleo. I love Solgaleo. Or Solgaleo, whatever. But then I started started liking Incineroar more. I can't remember when that change kind of came up, but I liked Incineroar, and I was just like, you know what? I've had Giratina for like 2 years now. We're going to change it up a little bit. Incineroar all the way. And
that was my
way
since. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You know what?
Freaking Malmar just like, haha. Oh, I don't know. I can't use words anymore. I apologize.
Yeah. Incineroar became my mascot more or less when I came back to streaming and everything. I did YouTube a while ago. I stopped I think 2018. I was doing it for quite a bit, and then I kind of just got burnt out, just because I didn't like doing anything on my own, and everybody that I could do stuff with was busy most of the time, so I kind of got out of it. But then I got back into streaming, and I've been doing that. We've been doing this since what? October? I think mid to end October.
Yeah, I think it was yes, because it was like the week or two before Halloween when we met Ray, one of our dedicated followers.
Your dedicated followers.
Yeah,
yeah. So, and then we've more or less been. I've been more or less streaming. I think I can say definitely I've done a stream every week. At least one stream every week. I try to do more, but at least one stream every week, except for 2 weeks ago where I just couldn't do a stream, but that was for personal reasons that we don't need to get into.
Yeah.
But
I don't even remember what the original conversation we had was.
I think you were just like, I want to just do a stream. You in? And you're like, sure. I literally think it was just, I want to just try to do it. I mean, it started out as we were just, let's do a stream every Sunday night. And it was just like, sure. I don't think there was a big conversation or anything. I think we were just, let's do a stream.
I wanted to get some practice in before the 24-hour, the big charity stream. I think that's I think that was the.
I don't think we had a big conversation. Maybe that's how it started, but I just know we've been doing it for quite a bit. It started out as solely shiny hunting, and it's turned into other things.
Yeah.
I try to stream every once in a while, but it's gonna be. Streams are gonna come when they come once school starts. But it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah,
Tuesday, I'm happy. I got one more day off.
Yeah, me too, bud. Me too.
Try being an engineer online. It's not fun.
Ugh. Try to be a film student when you need to go into labs with like university offered equipment.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Especially since it's my last semester in college, for the time being. God, I still can't wrap my head around that. It really still blows my mind that it's been 4 years since I've gone out of high school, and I'm gonna get my degree if I pass. Hopefully.
I'm interested. What is the concept of this Fakemon region? Is it like a Australian region or a Chinese region or something? I'm interested.
It does sound interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting.
And we still have all 4 hearts going into the second to last fight.
Nice.
Man, we're kicking King.
I am on 1651. 49 more encounters to go. This is by far my This is by far my longest shiny hunt that I haven't stopped in the middle of. My longest shiny hunt ever was when Sword and Shield first came out. I didn't want to look at new Pokemon too much. I wanted to kind of I wanted to keep it as like, I want to find them out if I find them. If not, I'll have to look them up when I do the Pokedex later on eventually. Or I'll see them at some point in the game. But one of the only things I really looked up was Galarian Zigzagoon. Instantly fell in love with the shiny. I was just like, yes, let me have this.
Shiny Ho-Oh.
And then I was like, I tried shiny hunting it as soon as I first could, but I never found it, and it got to the point I'm like, well, I want to play through the game, so time to give up on it. I came back after beating the Elite Four, probably put in around 1,500 encounters, another 1,500 encounters. I was probably around 3,000, and eventually I gave up. And the one day I was shiny hunting eggs, and I think it's actually a clip on, somebody clipped it for me, but I was just all of a sudden running around, accidentally ran into a Zigzagoon, and it was shiny. I was so happy.
Oh my god, I remember that. You were like...
I was...
you were ecstatic.
It was later at night, so I had to be quiet because everybody in the house was asleep. So I was trying to be as quiet as I could, but portraying my excitement.
Man,
so basically, it's a location based.
So freaking happy that night, Jesus.
So this Fakemon region is based off of the middle east of the East Coast. So Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Ohio all sort of mushed together. Interesting.
God, if you included Jersey in there, you could actually have a pseudo-legendary for the Jersey Devil. Dude, actually, that would be a great idea. Holy crap.
There you go. We're helping your Fakemon region. That could be a post-game little area or something. I don't know.
Yeah. The Pine... Or, hang on. The Barren Woods. And then it's just like a Jersey Devil-looking creature.
The Barren Woods.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say Pine Barrens. There has to be some sort of kind of wordplay.
Yeah.
Needle Woods? Because, like, pine needles?
Yeah.
I'm spitballing, man. I'm spitballing.
I mean, hey, this is how they come up with stuff when creating.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, some of the Pokemon have, like... I think some of the Japanese names kind of are like puns. Some of them.
Already got their pseudo-legendary. Damn. Oh, well. Hey, still an idea.
Yeah. Or like it's a rare Pokemon, you know?
It could be, yeah. Or it's just an event legendary type thing. I don't know. or one of the random many legendaries. There's always ridiculous amounts, except for in
Ooh, it could
this
be a,
game.
it could be a roaming legendary because it has wings.
Does the Jersey Devil have wings?
In some depictions, yeah. It has,
I've
like,
never
that where
looked
you
into
pass-
any of those things.
I did when I was a kid because I was a weird little kid.
You could say that again.
Dude, I was really into those like cryptids and shit. I was really into it for a long time.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, but you know, as I grew older, it's still kind of fun to like listen to people try and prove
Exactly, a
things.
post-game mythical. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, you're in the... It's literally set up in the perfect area. Like, it's so perfect just to have something like the Jersey Devil.
yeah. I mean, what? There was a guy who's making a, I forget what. This guy was making a Pokemon region based on the northwest
Hmm.
of the United States, and some of his ideas were actually really solid. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very interesting like series of videos to watch.
What is,
But, like,
what is Unova based off of? Like, New York, the state?
I think so. I think it's like
'Cause I know-
like that.
I know, like,
area.
the big city is, like, New York City, but...
Yeah.
Because I know that's supposed to be the U.S. Or they call it a U.S. region, but... I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, partly the
I think
entire U.S. or, like,
I think
that.
it's supposed to be modeled off through kind of like New England.
The
little
Jersey
bit,
Devil
yeah.
can be from Camden, yes. They're all devils.
Props to Sazzle Sazzle.
Unova is based off New York State. That's what I thought. Unova is based off garbage.
Damn, the deep cuts from Salazzle.
Well, I won't really get into hating on regions, but Unova is my least favorite region.
Like, again, the minor argument that I always make, it had a good story, but just wasn't executed correctly. Though, strangely enough, it is the only region since Gen 1 or 2 that has had more new Pokemon for a generation.
It's the only region.
Yeah. 152 new Pokemon?
Let's not have a fight in my chat. Go over to Tyler's if you want to do that.
Alright, let's all...
We about to
I
have
could
some
say-
hands
I could say
thrown.
something very controversial. I could say something very controversial about Pokemon, but I'm not going to. Alright, you know what?
My
least favorite
I-
Pokemon game is Gen 3.
Camden is definitely an interesting place. I will agree with you on that. Least favorite
Oh,
Pokemon
it's
game?
still-
Probably Gen 5 for me, but I don't know.
Scyther, no.
So
Malamar,
do
no.
we have any
No.
Gen 4 people in here? If so, you are the best.
Man, no shiny Ho-Oh.
What is your
Okay.
inanimate object Pokemon?
Hmm?
Not you. Ragnarok.
No.
Talking about the fake Mon region. I can
Uh,
only imagine.
Malamar or Kingler. I'm a fan of Kingler. I'm gonna take him. Select. Actually, I don't know if I have a Gmax Kingler or not. I should probably check that.
You're getting in a fight with Salazzle now.
Oh dear. Okay, I will. I will.
You
agree
talked about Gen
that
3.
Sinnoh is my second favorite only because I'm gonna get some shit for this, aren't I? So
It's-
I was the same generation. me
The
and
inanimate
Paul-
object is based off of the Bus to Nowhere, an urban legend in Philadelphia. I like that.
So me, Jake, and Austin all started our Pokemon adventure on Gen 4, and
Austin
Diamond
started
was
Gen 3.
Oh,
Austin had Gen 3, but he was telling me he just never really got into it until Gen 4.
Yeah. So, and like I played Diamond, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I still enjoyed the game, and I played through Platinum when I got it. But when that Heart Gold and Soul Silver remake came out, or Heart, son of a bitch, Gold and Silver
There
remakes
you
came
go.
out, yeah, I was like
I like
all
that
over it.
Ghost Steel type. That's interesting.
Like I am to this day a big Gen 2 fan because it just, it's still a very fun game to play, and you get 2 regions for the price of 1. I mean, it's definitely harder for a post game challenge, but
Yeah.
I love it. I
Yes,
just
we
love
both
it.
are. We're both New Jerseyans.
Yeah. Born, raised, somewhat living.
I wasn't a huge fan of Kalos. There was just some things that were just kind of meh to me, but nothing that I disliked about Kalos personally.
I
It
haven't
was
finished it.
I definitely liked it just because just to see the step up to the 3DS and like the 3D era, like it was really cool. Not my top game, but not even middle for me. It's one of my higher up games. Steam Engine ability. Huh. That's an interesting Pokemon. I like it. Very creative. For me, I started I like to live dangerously, so I too save Luminous City. For me, I started Gen 4 like I was too young to have ever had, or I never really had a Game Boy. I was way too young to have that. So when those games came out, and the first game, I don't remember if you or maybe it was Austin and you told me like I should get this, but I remember getting Gen 4 and having absolutely no idea what to do. I wish I still had it. I don't know what game it was on, if it was on Pearl or Platinum. But I had a Gastrodon, the blue and green form, that I remember it only knew water types or water type moves because I didn't understand type coverage. Um, but that I was probably one of the only Pokemon I ever really got up to level 100, and it was just from there I got every game that came out, or I got every game in Gen 5 except for Black 2, White 2 because I didn't know they were different at the time. And then after that, I kind of only got one game from each generation because I'm like, I don't feel like spending 60 or whatever dollars just to get 2 identical games other than a few different Pokemon.
I like
But
what Rag said. It wasn't made to be a great or good game. It was made for the greater good, Kalos. I haven't finished Kalos. It's one of the 3 Pokemon games I have not finished.
yeah, Tyler doesn't finish Pokemon games.
Hey, I
How,
finished Sun.
how long did it take you to finish Sun?
Hang on. I bought it on New Year's Eve of 2018.
And you just finished it 2 years? Yeah, exactly, 2 years.
About that. I haven't finished. Oh God, I'm trying to remember which version I have. I haven't finished Kalos.
That was X and Y. That's
Yeah, it's
worse.
X and Y.
It's even worse.
I haven't. I had a copy of White 2, but I never beat it, and I don't know where it is.
I never played through White 2, Black 2 or White 2 legitimately, but I think I played a Nuzlocke with, or maybe I didn't do a Nuzlocke. Or I think I did a Nuzlocke with Austin, and I played through the game, but back then I didn't really use the internet as much to look into how different the games were, and I was just like, oh, they must be similar or not much of a change.
Yeah. Let's see. It was Black and White 2, Kalos, and the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
2 box legends based off of the Goblin of Easton and the Storm Hag, 2 other urban legends of Pennsylvania.
Interesting. I feel like I've heard of the Goblin of Easton.
That does sound interesting, or sound familiar. I mean, that one sounds familiar. I don't know about the Storm Hag, but I mean, we're close enough to Pennsylvania but we don't. I've never really heard of many of these.
Yeah. Genesis, what are your 2 questions? Hit me with them.
Ooh, 2 questions. Not 3,
Yeah.
but 2. Good
2,
number. Good
yeah.
number.
And you didn't end that that recent thing in chat with a question mark, so that I will not count that as your first question. Ask
Can
away.
I get this sub 1700? I would really like that.
It's still early. Well, it's 10:30.
10:30. By the time I get this done, it'll probably be 11.
My first question is, do I have permission to call you Cap? You. I see what you're going with that. You can call me Cap. You can call me Tyler. You can call me. Yeah, either or.
Everybody
Cap.
call him Caption.
Don't start that. Why do you have to corrupt the young minds? Stop. You're being.
So
very
this guy, when he first made his Twitch account
Stop.
and his Discord and everything, spelled it as Caption, but didn't know it. And we're pointing it out to him, and he's like, "What do you mean? It's spelled Captain." We're like, "Tyler, that's Caption." And he's like,
Listen,
"Oh." So he's
See
never
what you
allowed to
started?
forget it.
You see what you started? Even the Canadians laughing at me now.
Yes, I will always start this.
Okay, it's no. Listen, if there's two things I'm not good at, it's pronunciation and spelling. Okay.
Oh my God! Don't even get.
I'll be-
We sat
be
here.
honest.
We sat here in a stream one time, and he literally just read off Pokemon names. I'm like, pronounce
he
this
never
way.
Finished that.
Pronounce
He
this
never
way.
finished 'cause I didn't have the national decks done.
Well, no, we went. Oh yeah, true. We did that, and then we tried doing a Pokemon quiz, but we were already like 4 hours in, and we're just like, we're done.
Yeah. We got to go back because I would love to do that pronunciation. Like, just spend maybe like what
We
half an hour
can-
just.
we can
like,
do that
you
one of these
correcting me.
days. We will do that one of those days.
Yeah.
We got to get Austin to do the name all the Pokemon quiz eventually.
You really think he knows all?
He might.
900.
He might not know them all, but me and him together, and then you could just be there and take credit for it.
Yeah, you too.
Since when you and me did it, I was the one saying everything, but whatever.
Yeah, your back kind of hurt after that one.
Yeah, a
so
little bit.
you were carrying my
The
fat.
box legends on Ragnarok's world are known as. Or wait, Evstalin, Evolution Goblin. Wait, what?
East.
Evstalin, Evolution Goblin, and Easton. Oh, and
So, yeah,
Krunder.
Dennis, you can call
Crone
me
and
Cap.
Thunder. Oh, I was like, what? I didn't get what you meant by that. Evolution, Goblin, and Easton together. Evstalin, Krunder. Interesting.
So what's your second question there, Genesis? Hit me with it.
Oh yeah, the second question.
Yeah. the
Quickly
second
stole the thunder from that, but I had to
question.
make
A little
the.
bit.
They dropped the name question. I had to put caption in there. Everybody must know the caption. The caption tornado.
Ooh, it's Luxray.
Ooh.
Yo.
Eve is in Evestone. Huh.
Hmm.
I like him. Still, yeah.
Stomping tantrum. Hit him with that fat yeet.
Or Stiln. Oh, Evestone. My bad. I get it.
My second question, which is a two-parter, and this will determine whether there will be a third question, is: do you have a Discord, and if so, what's your Discord name? Hang on. Yes, I have Discord. It's actually what me and Jake are using to speak to one another right now.
Obviously.
Let's see. Yes, I do have a Discord. It is spelled how it's supposed to. Hang on, I'll just post it in the. God, which window is the right window? God, I keep
Ooh,
dropping.
you
stuff.
about to have a lot of new Discord friends.
So-
Lynn. Lynn.
Bam! There's
Okay.
my Discord.
Yes. Stalin. Eve Stalin. There we go. Now I
up, mate. Hang on. Ugh.
English is hard,
Yeah,
okay? Back off.
Can you tell I'm a
Leave-
JoJo
leave me
guy
be.
with the artwork
English is a
here?
hard language. I've only spoken it my whole life, but it's still a hard language.
Indeed.
I try. Don't stone me.
What kind of stoning are we talking about? The, barbaric, evil, like medieval stuff? Or are we talking about like the smokage of herbal substances?
Not the smokage of herbal substances.
Pending. Hit that accept button. There we go. We are now the otaku. The otaku, the Canadian. And
I don't
are
even
now
know if
amigo.
I say Yvettal right. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That's just how I've always. Why Vettel? I don't know.
I say it's a pretty good pronunciation because I can't do better.
I mean, I understand Vettel. Oh wait, Veltel. Wow, how have I never seen that? Okay, well, I stand corrected there. Why Yveltal or why Veltel? Wow, I can't believe that's
Oh.
one of my favorite.
Jeez.
What do you call a city of people who smoke herbal substances?
I don't know.
Philadelphia.
My Boldor just got fucking slammed, and he's got 1 HP. I don't know. What's the punchline?
Eve Eltal. Yeah. Yveltal. I never saw that L. Wow, I'm ashamed to call myself a Pokemon trainer because of that one. Anyways,
There's something about a secret moose in my chat. What's going on? Oh. Oh. That's a pretty good moose.
it's a moose.
Oh, like it's a
ISIS.
moose with what I assume to be a Naruto headband.
Tyler, what do you call a city of people who smoke herbal substances?
San Francisco.
High society.
Hitting with the sophisticated jokes. I like it. I like it. My friend Small Pasta.
I'm not good with jokes, or I'd say one.
Oh, you drew that, otaku Canadian man. Damn, that's. Hey, it's better than what I can draw.
I can't draw.
Genesis.
Shit.
Genesis. Now, third question, which is also a two-parter. Do you collect Funko Pops, and would you like to see my collection so far?
I'd like to point out you said 2 questions, not 3.
Whatever, I don't care anymore.
We'll let it slide.
I don't care anymore. I'm chilling. I want to swap Pokemon. Probably not the best idea, but I'm gonna do it because my Boulder literally has 1 HP.
1675.
Do I collect Funko Pops? I used to. I have hang on, they're right on my bookshelf. 5. I have 5. I have Super Saiyan Goku, Luffy from One Piece, Ichigo from Bleach, which is one of my favorite animes of all time.
Can I stop you for? Right, do you have one more?
On, I'm almost done. Dovahkiin from Skyrim and Batman.
Ragnarok. What can I say? I'm punny, but I also go for low-hanging fruit. So I guess I'm low punny. Like Lopunny? No, Elgato.
I appreciate the pun.
I hate puns. I'll give you credit though. That was good.
I'll give you credit for that.
That was.
No, I pressed the A button by accident.
What did you do?
I traded my Luxray for a Clefairy
Oh.
against Ho-Oh. Okay, I have a chance here. We're fighting a Lycanroc before Ho-Oh.
You're smart.
Okay, if we defeat the Lycanroc and no one else wants it, I'm gonna have it. Actually, this team, well, besides my pick, the team actually is kind of. I think it's okay. We got Executor, we got
Executor.
And would you like to see the second or my collection so far? Yeah, hit me with it, Genesis. I want to see that collection. Probably bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Whatever. Executor.
You said Executor.
You know what? I forget the name of this Pokemon. It was on my team in Sun and Moon. The water bug Pokemon.
Araquanid.
I
know it's Arac, but I don't know. I think Quanid.
I don't know.
I don't know how else you would say it.
And then we got the rock type T-Rex Pokemon. I forget its name off the top.
Wait, no. I was gonna say Tyranitar.
No, that'd be pretty cool though.
I know what you're talking about. I can't even
drew my Discord profile. That's pretty cool.
Tyrantrum.
Tyrantrum. That's it. Okay.
I will be an Elite Four member. I'll do it.
Our buddy Ray my buddy Ray actually designed my logo for. Actually, did I switch in Discord?
Araquanid. Yeah, Tyrantrum. Yeah. I will be an Elite Four member. Are these Elite Four members, or all Elite Four members are specific types?
All right, let me see that picture. Oh, you okay? Unfortunately, I do not keep mine in the boxes. I did not realize this when I bought them. Let's see. Okay,
What
I'm
are you
kinda
looking
jealous.
for as an Elite Four member?
Um,
Give me the deets.
I'm not gonna lie. I really like that Devil Ned Flanders.
Devil
Funko
Man
Pop.
What?
Yeah, it's from Treehouse of Horror. I love
Oh.
Treehouse. I love
Treehouse of
the original
Horror is
Treehouse of Horror. Like the first, like maybe 10 are like solid. Yeah, Genesis. I'm really jealous about the Devil Ned Flanders. I love.
I'm not. I laughed
Yeah.
at that because I kind of tuned out your conversation for a second because I was talking to Ragnarok about the being the Elite Four member, and all I heard was Devil Ned Flanders, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Treehouse of Horror. He's got. Oh god, it's actually kind of hard to see some of
Fairy Rock, Poison,
Oh,
and
the original.
Grass.
I'm opening the original because I see Genie, I see a Pikachu, I see
Let me get back to you on that one. Let me think.
Grogu. I think that's a Death Claw.
Grogu.
Is that Hatsum? I'm gonna say it wrong. Hatsume Miku, right? I think that's who that is.
Okay, while I think of this, are you using Pokemon from up to Gen 8 or up to a certain generation? Because that will definitely influence my decision on who I would want on a team.
Hydron that's being used somewhere is sub badge for a friend. That's cool. I'm gonna drag this and drop that here. Hatsune Miku. No, I shouldn't say I was close because I was not. Please don't Dynamax anyone else. I wasn't paying attention to her heart life either. Oh, Shinji from Evangelion. Nice. You got Danny Phantom. Ooh, that's a limited edition one too.
Up to Gen 8. Alright.
Mr. Rogers, Genie with the lamp.
I will get back to you on this. Let me think about it. Okay, last question I should need. How many Pokemon on my team? I'm trying to make a mental list of who I would want if I chose that type.
That's not a Death Claw. That's an Eva unit. God, you know what? Now that I look closer, it's way better. Is that Chuck Norris? Nice. Okay, so Genesis, you've seen Evangelion, then I'm going to assume, and are a fan. Cool. I have watched Evangelion. So I watched the original series, and then I watched like that Redux they did for the last 2 episodes, and they made it like a movie. I think it was called End of Evangelion. I think. I gotta say,
5.
really
All
good,
right.
but I'm lost. I have no one else to talk to it about, so hit me up with conversations because I would love to discuss it because no one else amongst my friends really talk about it. Sorry, Jake, I didn't mean to railroad you there, bud.
You good? I'm thinking. I'm trying to think what out of Poison, Grass, Rock, and Fairy, if I were to make an Elite Four team. I'm thinking I would probably go Rock.
I think wasn't Bruno a Rock type, or was he a ground type?
He was fighting, I think. Only one regional variant, and if you want one, it should be your ace. Okay.
Bam, that's 11 counters. Bop.
Let's see.
Big money. Big money. See, I've heard of Gurren Lagann, but like I'm not a big fan either.
Definitely Rock type.
Like the you know, as a kid, I liked Power Rangers, and my buddy of mine is getting me into Kamen Rider, which kind of isn't the same thing anyway. Evangelion's good, but I've heard of Gurren Lagann. I haven't heard anything good or bad about it. I've just heard about it. Genesis also, Funko has a lot of stuff coming soon. I'll share those in Discord as well. Cool.
Yeah, I get it, Ragnarok.
All right.
Okay. First 2 Pokemon. Going Rock. I would lead... Or do you want a team, or do you just want me as a rock type? Before I start listing off a team.
I'm a fantasy isekai fan. Oh god, I've heard of isekai. What is that again? I'm blanking for some reason. I'm taking the Luxray. No shiny, by the way. Wait,
Ow,
what about that Lycanroc? Oh, sad. Actually, let me check the Lycanroc again. Does it have...
1681.
No, it has Sand Rush.
Oh, stop. Okay.
Luxray.
As rock. Why did I even ask if you... I'm dumb. If you wanted me to take a team. Okay. First mon that I would lead with, I'm going to go Kabutops. Kabutops, I feel, is a solid choice. Not the best rock type, but we'll lead with Kabutops. From there, my second... Alright, I'm pausing the Shiny Hunter for a second. Hang on. I'm looking at a list on my phone.
Oh god. Rag is getting out the notepad. This is serious. I'm kidding. I love you, Rag. You seem like an awesome dude.
Let's see.
Or gal. I'm not assuming. I called dude is like a gender neutral term. Why am I explaining this? I don't know.
You're good.
Isekai is to another world, either by reincarnated or Oh, my first anime I watched was like that.
From Kabutops, we'll go to...
I'm not going to say which anime, though, because I'll be very embarrassed.
Let's do a Rampardos. I like
That's
Rampardos. He's a good one. From there...
What was I doing back out here? I don't remember.
Please don't call me Rag.
I'm sorry. I'm not...
It's fine. We learn. We make mistakes.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Trust me. It took me...
So, okay. Kabutops to Rampardos.
Discord messages. Okay, hold on. Going back.
From Rampardos.
Cool.
Let's see. Who do I want from after there?
Frasier, Happy Days, G.I. Joe, Umbrella
We're
Academy.
going to... Let's do a Tyrantrum.
Goonies.
Love Tyrantrum.
Ooh, I would love to see the Emotep pop Funko Pop figure. Lord Almighty.
Call me Ragna if you like the short names. Good to know.
I
will
will
do that.
Try my hardest to remember that.
And I am in fact a male. Okay.
Cool. Ooh.
How
Stone
much
Cold.
longer I'm going for tonight? I'm gonna see how I feel when I get to 1700. Maybe I'll go a little bit farther, but right now the plan is up to 1700.
Yo, I want the Kami freaking.
Okay, so
and
from
Vegito too.
so from the Tyrantrum, that's 3. I'm gonna go with.
Ooh, I like the Naruto.
Let's go with a
ones, too.
Lycanroc. Do the Midnight form because I like him. He looks cool. And then my ace. Who would be my ace?
Okay, Canadian.
That was not intentional. I wasn't even thinking of fossils. But most of the rock type all the fossils are rock types, but some of the fossils are so cool.
Okay, fine. I'll say it. I'm gonna butcher it. Isekai.
As my ace, who do I want?
All right. Let's not hit the quit button this time by accident, like a dingus.
Can I do a Gigantamax Pokemon as my ace? Is that a thing since it's up to Gen 8? Because if so, that might change my decision.
I'm trying to think of like other... Oh, right, I'm the party leader. I gotta pay attention this time.
Yeah, you should pay attention there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll see how I feel after 1700. just because we have been going for quite a little bit. We did some GTA stunt races before this. That was very, very painful.
You can check out the VODs on our pages, respectively.
Yeah.
Hold the phone.
It's outside of Gal. Oh, true. It's outside of Galler. You're right. You're right.
What'd you mean there, Otaku?
What do you think, Tyler? Are you gonna go for a little bit longer, or are you gonna?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
You got a nice group going here. I'm not gonna end it
All right.
prematurely.
Maybe I'll go up to 1800 and then go from there. We'll see.
Yeah, Otaku.
As my ace.
Drum roll.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got Otaku. You gotta elaborate a little bit, bud. I'm sorry. I'm not the brightest cabbage in the knife drawer. Oh, say the name of my first anime. You know what? We're gonna go into a no
All right.
judgment
As
zone.
my ace, we'll go with the big boy Tyranitar.
So,
Yeah. You don't know. Let's go Stonejourner. Actually, Tyranitar. He's there all the time. I actually do like Stonejourner. He's really cool. His shiny, I will admit, is pretty cool. That's my ace, Stonejourner. You. That's a good or a good recommendation. I can't speak. I like it.
My first anime was a. It's called Girls Bravo.
We'll do Stonejourner.
It's not on par.
Lycanroc can
with,
just
like,
be there.
It's not on par with one of Jake's favorites, which is High School DxD.
Why are you saying that's one of my favorites?
Because you, Mike, and Austin were kind of on that bandwagon.
I mean, okay. Are we really going to get into this? We were on that bandwagon for a little bit, but it was not one of... I'm not a huge anime person, okay? That was just... We were watching it because High School DxD.
Yeah.
You had to throw me in there. Bastard.
Anyway.
I think that's a solid Rock Band team.
Was called Girls Bravo, and it was technically an anime for women. It's one of those animes where it's only like 26 episodes, barely 2 seasons, 13 episodes each. So it's a quick binge, and like at first I didn't think I'd like it, and then I got into it, and it's like, wow, I can't believe this is my introduction to anime. Because like, you know, I'd seen like in passing Dragon Ball Z and everything, but I was not into it. You know, I think every little boy knows about the Kamehameha.
I just deafened him for a minute so I can answer this. Yeah, I feel you there. Believe it or not, I did recently. I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. I never watched it when it came out, just because I didn't. Back then, I didn't really appreciate shows for their story. I just kind of watched shows, and it wasn't the most interesting to me. But I never was able to watch Legend of Korra. I just never got to it, and I just finished watching that like 3 days ago. So as my room gimmick, like my character could kind of like act as an earthbender and just make the rocks appear out of the ground. I think that would be pretty cool.
Like, if you're not already into it and you're trying to find a way to get into it, kind of, I say check out the abridged series. It's like 70 something episodes, and they make fun of the series and this and that, but like that's how I got into it, and it's a really fun time. There's 3 seasons, I think, but they're not making it anymore because they got burnt out before the last story arc, which is a shame, but I get it. Yeah, the abridged is amazing. Like, especially since they've done a few of the movies too, so you know you're in for a good time with some of them.
So I was asked what my gimmick was for my my Elite Four room, and I'm like, make me look like an earthbender.
Yo, that
just
actually is
because I was like, I just finished Legend of Korra the other day, so I'm like, rock type Pokemon, make me like an earthbender. Boom. That would be sick.
Yeah, but Otaku, seriously, check out the abridged series. So good. I'm actually probably gonna. Krillin gets own counter. Yes.
I would love to see whatever you're doing with this fake Mon region. That would be so cool. What are you
I
making?
wanna
Like
check
a Are you making it like a story type of thing, or is this like a video thing, or are you making like an actual game based off of
Oh
this?
my god. Otaku the Canadian says the Legend of Korra is still not on Canadian Netflix. Yikes. I mean,
Oh, sick. Okay, so rocks appearing out of the ground. Maybe you could be in a place and have a mini mountain form under you, and you rise up, and as you rise up, you clap your hands and form stairs. I love it. That is awesome.
that's really cool.
That is awesome.
Otaku, have you actually seen Legend of Korra? And yes, Genesis, that Krillin gets own counter. I love it so much. It's so fun.
That is absolutely sick as an elite. If they did something like that in the actual games, that would be amazing.
Yeah. So oh, you want to rewatch it? After the stream, remind me. I will send you a link to a legitimate website. You can watch Legend of Korra for free.
That's where I watched the entirety of the show for me.
Is it the one that I sent you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just had to go back and search Avatar, and I found Korra because you had sent it to me or sent the link for Last Airbender, but I was able to just go to like the homepage or whatever and search for Korra.
Yeah, so this website is great because it's actually where I watched all of Bleach and the original Naruto.
I will say they had a lot of shows on that website when I was looking at.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, you kidding me? There's
Definitely a nice one to hold on to.
100%.
So Ragnarok.
We're watching High School DxD too.
So Ragnarok said just getting concepts and then going to commission artists. So I'm very intrigued to see when this comes out. And then Salazzle, Pokemon Ragnarok version when. I'm very intrigued. Not because I'll be an Elite Four member, but Tyler, do you want in? There are still some positions for an admin for the evil leader and a few gym leaders. Think on it.
I have enough
and a professor. They need a professor. That's right up your alley.
Yes.
That would be perfect.
I want to
for
be
you.
the professor. I really do want to be the professor. You said that now. You can't take it back.
There you go. Tyler's the professor.
Yes. I gotta think of a tree or a bush. Hang on. Damn up. Hang on. Professor Rosewood.
I was going to say Professor Pine because we do live in the Pine Barrens.
Yeah, that would be... Yeah, that actually would make a little bit more sense.
And that kind of takes place in the region. It's not in the actual region because New Jersey's not part of it, but it's around us. So Professor Pine would be perfect. And that wasn't a professor. No. Yeah, no, that wasn't. There you go. Professor Pine.
Yeah, Professor Pine.
It fits with the region.
Hell yeah. Oh, if you could give like a green bow tie and glasses, that'd be awesome.
Do you have my chat pulled up, Tyler, or do you want me to keep relaying everything?
Oh no, I have it. Oh,
okay.
Like on my phone. Do I want to swap? No, I got Scald and Dive. I'm good.
What would be your specialty in research?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think now. Because there was already a professor for regional areas.
The name Ragnar had in mind was Professor Evergreen. So it's close enough it works.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. I'm trying to think because I'm like trying to remember like some of the specialties the other professors had. Because Oak was the original OG. He was just about discovering Pokemon.
Yeah.
Professor Elm was about... What was he about?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I'm a big Johto boy, but I can't remember. Oh, Professor...
Kukui was moves and Mongolia was Dynamax. Wasn't Kukui... Or no, you're right. Kukui was... Never mind. I thought Kukui... I was getting Kukui mixed up with the Gen 6 guy. Kukui was Gen 7, yeah. He was moves because Z moves and all that. Mongolia was Dynamax.
I'm really blanking on what Elm was. I think it was Pokemon Eggs, but because
That
you
would
got
make
the
sense. That was
yeah,
what
'cause
was the
now
new
you got
gimmick.
the Togepi egg.
Yeah. What was I mean, I know he was obviously in Mega Evolution, but what was the professor from Gen 6? It's been so long since I've
Sycamore.
heard Sycamore. It's been so long since I've heard his name.
What
Or
was
really
Professor
Huh?
Professor Rowan from Gen 4?
Professor who?
Professor Rowan?
Professor Rowan. I didn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah. Gen
Professor
4.
Rowan. Throwback.
Pokemon mythology? Pokemon folklore?
Sycamore was bonds and friendship. Ah.
I mean, that is...
That's the official.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Because, like, the lore is that you have to, like, have such a good, strong friendship connection with your Pokemon to
Yeah.
Mega Evolve. God, I'm really trying to think
And a
here.
bit of Mega Evolution, yeah.
I mean, I guess, no. I would say maybe... whatever. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
According to Bulbapedia, because that's the first thing that popped up, Professor Oak was Pokemon and human relationships, which makes
Okay.
sense because that was the beginning of everything. Professor Elm was Pokemon breeding, which was the big gimmick, I guess, there. The big
All right.
change.
That was
Professor
close.
Birch was Pokemon habitats, which they had a lot of crazy things in Gen 3, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Professor Rowan was evolution and form changes, which makes sense because there was a lot of new evolutions and forms for different Pokemon. Professor Juniper was origin of Pokemon. Professor Sycamore, the bonds and friendships and Mega Evolution, obviously. Professor Kukui, Pokemon moves. Professor Mongolia was Dynamax, and Sonia became Galar's history, basically.
Man, this is...
What if you investigate the regional variants, since nobody's done that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, the regional... I would love to... Yeah.
There you go.
It's, yeah. I'm down for that.
There you go. 2 new characters in one night.
Hell yeah.
Unless you had more earlier. I don't know.
Yeah. Genesis Otaku, how you guys hanging out? Sorry, I got wrapped up in that whole idea. Apologies. Fight.
We're all kind of sharing one audience. It's okay.
Yeah, Scald or... No, Scald. Definitely Scald.
I'm very interested to see when whatever direction you take with this Fake Mon region comes out. I'm very interested to hear about it.
Oh yeah, I would just want to see the concept art. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Jake as an Earthbender.
Ooh. How would you present the starters to the player? Ooh.
That's a good question. I was gonna say maybe... I don't know. Maybe one of the... Damn, I can't really articulate this thought I had. Maybe run after them, and whatever one you run after is the one you choose. But that would kind of... No. I guess that would kind of be almost akin to, like, Gen 4. Because you're attacked by Starly, and you pick one of the starters.
That's kind of how it is in Gen 3, too. Professor Birch is... Professor Birch is getting attacked by the Poochyena, and he's like, take one of those Pokemon and save me.
Gen 5, you're gifted them.
Yeah.
6...
Gen 5, you're gifted them in the original games. You're given by Bianca and Black to White, too. In Pokemon Platinum, it was actually different that you weren't attacked by Starly It was just, or no, was it Diamond and Pearl? I can't remember which one it was, but in the one game, Barry wants to run into the grass, and then they're just like, or Professor Rowan's just like, I'm gonna give you Pokemon. I forget which one it was off the top of my head. I know one of them. I know one of the starting points was you get attacked by the Starly. Now that was Diamond and Pearl, because when Platinum you see Cyrus when you go to the lake.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I played Gen 4.
Yeah, it's been a. I haven't played Diamond or Pearl in a while. I've only played Platinum, so I keep forgetting that. But yeah, in Diamond and Pearl, he leaves his briefcase. He leaves his briefcase, and you find it. The Starly attack you, and you have to pick one. And then he comes for the briefcase, and you're attached to the Pokemon. I think that's your idea. Kind of was how it was. I think in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because I think you get, or I think a young goose kind of comes towards you and like attacks you, and then they come to your aid to save you, and then you pick one from there. But I like the idea of like you have to kind of choose the Pokemon and run to it, or whatever.
Yeah, and then like whatever like Route 1 Pokemon that you find will like enter a cutscene and like try to attack you, and then it'll whatever starter you choose will pop back out, sensing that you're being attacked.
Very interesting. Ragnar likes it too.
No, I don't want to select it. I want to check summary. Oranguru, no. Celio.
Oranguru.
Man, nothing. I'll take Oranguru. Select. Biome. 12 encounters. Not bad. Not bad so far. Because what? The best odds for shiny, either legendary or in general, is like 1 out of 25, right?
In the raids, it's 1 out of 100, but because you can get 4 Pokemon at a time, it basically becomes 1 out of 25.
Okay. So I'm not even at the odds yet.
No. Yeah, technically, with the shiny charm, it's 1 in 100. Without it, it's 1 in 300. But
I mean, what? The last 3 shiny Pokemon I've gotten in this game has been from this.
that could be the catching Pokemon tutorial. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I got Mudsdale, Relicanth, and Markactus. There's a man named Egg.
Egg.
And he's the barista character too. Oh, I like that. That puts a little smile on my face.
Okay. Player could be sent by you to wrangle them with a single Pokeball. You could fail miserably and then catch the starter they choose for them, with it being catching a Pokemon tutorial. That's actually pretty interesting. I like it. That's sweet. As soon as Ragnar said he needs a professor, I'm like, oh, that's definitely what you'll be.
Oh, 100%.
I'm like, I know you too well. You'll be the professor.
Is it weird that I actually do want to be a professor if, like, my first job doesn't turn out too good?
I mean, no.
Otaku the Canadian. Egg in Swedish is, I'm not going to pronunciate that because I'm going to butcher it. And it's
I'm not going to pronunciate it because it's going to be bad.
Swedish,
Oh, it's pronounced the exact same.
Pronounced the same, although it's spelled with the ulna or unla above the A.
I don't know those special characters. It's just an A with squiggly lines or dots or something on the top of it.
Dots.
It's either whatever. Would you like to know what role or Ragnar's plays in the region? Yes, I would like to. What do you play in the region?
I know it's an Enye in Spanish.
Enye?
Listen, man, 3 years of Spanish, I can remember that.
I did 3 years.
I
of
did
Spanish.
not do German, so I don't or Swedish or anything in high school. So,
I'm getting more and more intrigued in this region than I am in some of the regions that have actually come out recently. Well, I mean, I guess that more has to do with the fact that I'm in it, but we'll let this slide. Ah, the evil team leader. Saw that coming.
Yes, Genesis,
Respect it, though.
I can agree that Nappa is one of the best characters in the Abridged series. Vegeta, look, I'm flying. The direction they took with Nappa is just hands down great, amazing.
Renegade Group Team Memento. I like it. What does this evil team fight for? What is the drive of this team? Don't think I upped it there. I'm definitely well over 1698, but I'm horrible at keeping count.
I think Elisa's online.
On what?
She's not streaming, but
Well, she's always in Discord.
yeah.
Just not in our server. In your server or Austin's server.
And I just got one hit. Because I just realized I took a normal type into a fighting type match. Dude, it wasn't a good pick. It was not a good pick.
Ah, boy. To stop trainers from trying to catch legendary Pokemon. So I guess legendary Pokemon play a big role in this region?
You just
So
got
that no Pokemon could try and play God by having legendary Pokemon. That's interesting. I like it. Very cool.
Yeah, that's definitely like a meta kind of thing.
It is, yeah, I like it.
Different twist.
I'm curious, how long have you been working on this concept? Is this something that just kind of came up recently, or has this been like a couple months that you've been working on it and it's finally reaching the end of concepts and everything? Or getting close? 1700 doesn't look like it.
Otaku, I kind of picked that up. I'm also I like JoJo's. I have
JoJo's.
the first 3 parts all in the manga in the US. Go without it. And even though part 4 is still kind of coming out here.
2.5 years. Wow.
Jesus. Good
Crazy.
job, Ragna.
I like the dedication to keep it going.
That's a.
I don't know if I would have actually made it that long. I don't have
I would
patience. Wow, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, I have the first 4 parts in manga. So there's a lot of books, so it takes up an entire row on my bookshelf. But I love it.
In terms of the concept stage and everything, out of 100%, where would you say it's at? Like, is it like only maybe halfway there, or are you maybe like 80%, 90%, like it's close to getting commission art and all that?
See, Otaku, I love part 7 because it's just so weird and it's the new universe. But I've tried reading it twice and I can't get through it. I really can't.
1702. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
So, Jake, I'm just going to say something. If I were to describe part 7 of JoJo's, it would be a bunch of people, including a handicapped man with a spinning magic sphere, decided to do a horse race across the United States to find the decapitated parts of Jesus Christ. What would you say? Oh, and by the way, this is all to stop the president from finding the pieces too. Because the president is obviously evil. Oh, and it's set in like the frontier west.
I don't know what. That just was like the story that keeps on going. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, what? Now it's this? Now this? Now this? Now this? What the hell? I don't know what to say to that. Okay. Around 72%.
Damn.
Getting there.
2.5 years, man. That's still great work.
I mean, considering some Pokemon games take that, or most of the real Pokemon games take quite a while like that. I mean, I think Sword and Shield, some of the earliest known stuff was like 2017, 2016. So.
Ooh. Jake,
But that's with a team of hundreds of people, I'm sure. Do I want to what?
All right, hot take. You want to get into it? Maybe. Or just, you know what? Let's just both answer this at the same time. Genesis asks, aside from what we learned about Pokemon Snap, what are your predictions for Pokemon's 25th anniversary?
I actually believe it.
Say it on 1, 2, 3. You want to say it?
Oh, well, Gen 4.
Come on, man. You gotta have a little fun. Yes.
Hopefully Gen 4, but I haven't looked into anything. I didn't even watch the Pokemon Snap trailer. When all that stuff dropped the one day, I was busy, so I wasn't able to look at all that stuff yet, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll get Gen 4 remake. Everybody keeps saying Gen 4 remakes 2021, but I think with the quarantining and everything, I feel like there's a good chance it might sadly get pushed back to 2022, just because I know I've heard a lot of reports way back when everybody in Japan and all that had to go home and work from home, it's tough to send people on like a super secret project like that, be like, yeah, you guys can work on this super secret project on your own computers at home, that it's easy to leak things. Like, I've heard many reports that all work kind of got slowed down, so I'm hoping that it could come out this year, but I have a good feeling that it might sadly get pushed back. I feel like we'll get some information about it. Maybe it won't come out like holiday season next year, but I have a good feeling there's a chance it might have gotten pushed back just because of all the time they weren't able to work on it in quarantine. But,
if we still get it, like I would still.
I mean,
okay with
I would
saying it's spring 2022. You know.
I mean, yeah, they might say we can't get it out now, just too much work. But if we push it back a couple months, because they've released most of the games in recent days around like November and the end of the year, but
yeah, because
we'll be here. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon.
I mean, yeah, that's my prediction too. I want Gen 4 remake. I mean, even if they like release like a very early demo, like I would still like to play through like the first 10 minutes, just up until the catching tutorial, just to see what they got going on. I'd play it.
Yeah.
Otaku Canadian. I read mainly Chinese and Korean manga, mainly in World Cultivation. See, I'm trying to get into like, I guess it's more a web comic, but like I'm trying to get into like other forms of like comics and media or manga.
So the main concept of this region, the legendaries in my Fakemon region, the Apogeo region, are based off of spooky urban legends, myths, and myths that are incredibly powerful and incredibly dangerous. Very intriguing. So I see where the whole they don't want people to have legendary Pokemon and have the power of gods comes in. That's very interesting.
Otaku says
Sounds a lot more interesting than some of the stories the Pokemon company are coming up with.
Genesis says, now hear me out. What if they bring back Megas? I mean, that was one of the things Jake was saying.
I've heard a lot of rumors, like, because what it seems like what they did with the Gen 3 remakes when they came out, I can't think of anything. They kept Mega Evolution because that was the Gen 6 gimmick. Gen 7 didn't really have anything. They just had Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which were remakes, but they didn't keep the whole Z-move thing. They just took up the Mega Evolution thing because it was probably much easier to implement than to just be like, yeah, now we have Z-Crystals all over the Kanto region. But like it, the lore of Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing is it's a Galar region thing. Sinnoh never had that, so like it doesn't make sense that like now Sinnoh has all these spots that people can Pokemon can Gigantamax and Dynamax. Like it doesn't make sense in that thing. But Mega Evolution, it's just okay. We have stones. Like you have the stones, Pokemon can Mega Evolve, and it's not like it's tied to a region. It's just you find the stones, you form a strong bond with the Pokemon. There you go, Mega Evolution. Whereas it seems weird that it's just like, oh yeah, now the Sinnoh region has spot. I mean, if they're gonna do anything, it's gonna be the Sinnoh region had unknown spots that here's the spot you can Dynamax and Gigantamax. We never knew. Here it is. This just doesn't make sense. I feel like if anything, they're gonna bring Megas back because Gigantamax and Dynamax are a Galar thing, but at the same time, I could see them doing that because that is the Gen 8 gimmick.
All right.
I was gonna say, did I scare you off or something?
No, encounter number 13. Sorry, we're 3 hearts, and one of the I forget which Pokemon it is, but they like have half health. But I still have Lopunny. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect because I'm still trying to figure it out if they're gonna do like a remake, like how they did with I'm trying to think. With either God, why can't I think of it right off the top of my head? With like Let's Go, not exactly, but like how they essentially kind of updated like the map and everything to make it kind of pop and appear a little bit more like 2.5D.
Right.
And I don't want to see that. Like
yeah.
I'm sure, like if it happens, like I'll still play it and I'll still.
I mean, I'm sure I can already imagine the Gen 4 remakes looking as great as Sword and Shield does. I mean, not that Sword and Shield is amazing. There's a lot of things they could have done that are better, but like they have the engine for the Switch now. So like I feel like Sword and Shield has a lot of textures and things that just kind of look like bleh that could have been better, but now that they're not working on creating the base of a Switch game. They have the engine, they have the designs and everything. They can focus on the little tiny details here and there and make it so much better. I mean, I've heard rumors like, because one of the biggest gimmicks of Gen 8 is the wild area, and it's like, well, where are they going to do a wild area? And I've heard people saying like, make the entirety of like Mount Cornet a wild area, which I'm like, that could be interesting. It's it's a central point in the region.
Now, hear me out. Ready? If they do go with that idea, and that's how they incorporate, like, maybe raid dens because of some spooky shit or whatever. Now, there might be a section where it's kind of like blocked off, or you can't really tell where like it would lead to. Sky Pillar, like either an earthquake and that could open up like a cave to like the ancient route, or maybe it's something that because what. Team Galactic didn't blow anything up.
I don't know.
They destroyed, I think, one thing in one of the towns.
They might have blown something up in the mountain to get into it. I can't remember.
I remember
it's been quite a while since I played through the story.
I remember them having a bomb in the town with the Safari Zone. Or no, sorry, not the Safari.
No, not the
Great Marsh.
Yeah.
Taku says, Scandinavian Pokemon when, lol. Also, I have pop or soda for you Americans.
Oof. So, almost dropped my controller. So, Ragnarok's character... Go ahead.
Okay, so Taku, I gotta ask. You're Canadian. Which part of Canada are you from? And do you have milk in bags?
Oh, great. So...
Shush, I want to ask this. I've never asked a Canadian this. Do you have milk in bags? Please tell me.
Oh.
Continue, Jake.
So, Ragnar's character, Pierce... has had a very bad experience with whatever box legend is on the game. And he formed Team Memento, as in Memento Mori, which is Latin for remember, you're not a god. And also had his family as his board of directors, and of course, the open slot for a person to be his admin. His character's type is Steel, which is metallic, man-made, but more importantly, powerful but mortal. Nothing mystic and magical about pure metal. That's an interesting concept for why he's a steel type trainer. Oh, you're getting me so interested in this region, and I know nothing else about it. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much, just this little bit I know about this has me so much more interested in this than anything in Galar. I like Galar. It looks cool. There's a lot of cool Pokemon, but my one problem is you're just, like, I like, it's more realistic that they're like, yeah, you're, you're a 10-year-old kid. You shouldn't be saving the world and everything. And then you obviously do, but it doesn't come until the very end. They're just, let us handle everything. But it's just like, why? It's just literally become go from gym to gym. There's like no other side story stuff, and it's just kind of like that's no fun.
I just want to make a quick update. Otaku said yes, he lives in Ontario, and yes, he gets milk and bags. I'm very happy right now.
I'm not saying the story in this game is bad. It's just there's not a lot of backstory to certain characters as well. Just this little bit I'm hearing from Ragnar stuff. It's so interesting and story deep. I love it.
Go for it, Otaku man. Hit. Send me that picture, please.
I am going to step away for a minute, use the bathroom, and grab something to drink. So I will be back in about 5 minutes, guys. Hang tight, all right? Entertain everybody, Tyler. Yes.
I'm gonna try my best.
Do good.
Try my best. So how y'all doing? I'll be chilling. I don't know why I said it like that. All right, I'm posing the question right now since I'm waiting for the Ho-Oh raid to finish up because I think we got it in the bag. I'd say we do. Never mind. There goes Crocodile. Anyway, what is your favorite kind of sandwich? It could be a cold sandwich, hot sandwich, whatever. Favorite sandwich, go. I will start. This isn't my favorite sandwich, but it's a picture of a milk in a bag. Listen, this is a very foreign concept to an American, and I love it. Favorite sandwich. Okay, so my brother has me hooked on this. I haven't tried it yet, but I want to, and it sounds amazing. It's Texas toast, but in grilled cheese form. Texas toast grilled cheese with like American cheese. It has to be like the Roadhouse brand. I think it's Roadhouse. It's like Texas toast grilled cheese. I love that picture. I love the milk in the bag. Ham grilled cheese from Otaku. PBJ with marshmallow cream. Now, Genesis, hear me out. Ready? PB&J with marshmallow cream, and let's make it a part fluff. I think I'm saying it right. Fluffernutter. You throw some bananas in there, right? So you have like that nice, like fruity taste. Toasted. Toasted. How does warm jelly taste, though? I haven't actually thought about that. I mean, warm marshmallow, duh. You got s'mores and stuff. Ooh, that's a very good answer. That's a very interesting answer. I might have to try that. Oh, there goes Crocodile. Crap. Was that Was that the last health? I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's like a. God, I can't say this because only Salazzle, only Salazzle is like close to us, so he knows what a Wawa is. God, but still, like, doesn't the bread like? Crap. Did we lose? Dang it, we lost. My bad. My fault. But still, like, wouldn't the bread, like, slowly kind of warm up the jelly? Or would that just not... Well, I guess it all depends on how you toast it. Man, and no shiny still. Counter does not go up, as I have not gone through a full counter. Yes, okay, so Wawa's like a convenience store. You want in on this Ho-Oh Red? All right. Hit that explode. I'll take him. He's a cool looking dude. Send him to a box. Okay, so quickly. A Wawa is essentially a convenience store. They have like a deli count. They have like a hot counter. They have, like snacks and stuff. It's like a 7-Eleven but better because they also do gas station versions here on the East Coast. Anyway, right, sandwiches. This is like one of my favorite questions to ask people because it's always interesting to see what they say. What's a Timmy's? I don't think I've ever heard of a Timmy's. All right. I'm opening the link code. It's going to be... You know what? Let's make it my birthday. 0... Oh, wait. I can't. 3... Okay. 1, 2... Alright. So it's 50318. My birthday. Yes, please explain what a Timmy's is. You got me curious, because I don't think I've ever heard of that. We did just get something called a Royal Farms here in New Jersey. And it's apparently like, it's like a Wawa or like a 7-Eleven. But apparently I don't know, it's more like counter oriented. Like you can go to the hot counter, order stuff like a Wawa. I still have no idea what a Tim Hortons is. Or who Tim Horton is. Genesis, the code is up. I'll put it in chat if you need. We got a Royal Farms, and the only way I know about it is because my first semester at a 4-year school, which was last fall, me and my buddy carpooled together up to school. We went by this place and said, "Coming soon, Royal Farms." Like, that's weird. First day they opened, we went in. It's okay place. Not good coffee. No, like it's not the best coffee in the world, but it's coffee. Yeah. Do this. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's go. But apparently their chicken is good, so I don't know. I really don't know. I'll take the Dragonair, why not? Oh, of course. Oh wait, you can't use ground types against it because it's a flying type. Shit. How you doing, Ragna? Yeah, Jake kind of left you there. No, I didn't mean to hit that. Curse my fat fingers. It's a coffee place like Starbucks, but cheaper and better.
I have returned.
Oh, cool.
Apologies, that took longer than I thought. Somebody was awake downstairs and started talking to me, and I'm like, oh, well.
Oh, it's Rotom. Cool.
Rotom?
I try to keep both audiences entertained by asking what their favorite sandwiches were, because I love asking that kind of question.
I am back, Ragna, but I will hear the starters. You gotta have some selfish content. Agreed. After you talk about the starters, I will talk about, or I will try to describe my personality.
Otaku Canadian. So we also got into the topic of something called a Tim Hortons, which is apparently like a Otaku says it's a coffee place like Starbucks, but cheaper and better. They have coffee, tea, iced coffee, sandwiches, donuts, wraps. Oh, Timbits, which are called donut holes.
Timbits?
I've never heard it called a Timbit before. Donut holes and munchkins, sure, but
Munchkins. So good.
Yeah, it sounds like a Wawa.
Oh my god, I love it already. The grass starter is based off a Shiba Inu.
Nice.
I love it. I'm more of a fire. I tend to be a fire starter, but if there's one that I like better, I usually go for that. Right now, I gotta say Shiba Inu. Boy, that would be fun. Tim Hortons is basically Canadian crack.
Keep naming these places, but I have no idea what they are. Oh, it's Canadian crack. I mean, I think people treat Wawa's the same way here.
Gotta love Wawa.
See, for coffee and shit, I've been going to Dunkin' because I got hooked on their iced coffee. It's really good. And they have blueberry donuts, which I'm a sucker for.
I also, while I was downstairs getting stopped by somebody that wanted to talk to me, I grabbed a Pop-Tart.
Nice. Genesis, I have some place near me called AMPM.
Get some bag ASMR for a moment. Jeez.
No. Please. No.
Got that bag ASMR.
Stop. No eargasms, please. Watch me get a shiny Rotom.
Ooh, wait.
Is a cat who sheds... Ooh. I like that idea. My fire starter is a cat whose fur sheds and becomes hot ash.
Interesting.
And for flying. I don't know. I'm like caught between 3 or 4 different conversations at once, and I'm like, which way do I look?
Dare I make the joke about the fire starter?
I have no idea.
It's a furry.
Wait.
It's a pile of ash in a fursuit. Don't mean to make fun. It was just perfect timing.
Aww.
Which is based on... that's... Damn it! Now I sound like the bad guy.
Wow.
I said that before that message came through. Feel bad now.
Good.
Sorry. Man, why'd I do that? I opened my mouth. What's the water starter? Let's move on from this. I do like that concept of the fire starter.
I love the face, but I don't know what it is. What is that? Hang on. Craigasm. Okay.
It's a face.
Oh, it's a Cramorant. You can tell how much I'm paying attention right now.
Clearly.
Listen, I'm just having fun right now.
It's all mine.
It's a global emote. Oh, okay. All right, here's another question for everyone's chats and everything. Would you put garlic in your macaroni and cheese, yes or no? And why?
What? I have
garlic in your mac and
never
cheese.
heard of this.
Listen, if you like mix, what is it? You take like a box of like the Kraft macaroni and cheese, right? I want to try next time with a little bit of sour cream too. But you throw in a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, or not salt, pepper, and then garlic. Oh, so good.
I would try, but I've never had it. The
Tucker
water
said,
starter
"No,
is
I don't really like garlic."
the water starter is based off a basilisk lizard, which is a lizard who is able to run on water, and so his feet have bubbles and he can slide around on those bubbles. Ooh.
That's pretty cool. Genesis says no, but I put in my mashed potatoes. Hey.
And
Garlic and mashed
Ragna
potatoes
said
is
yes
good.
because garlic is fucking amazing. I love it.
Hey, Ragna.
I don't know. I would try it. I'm not a huge macaroni and cheese fan, but I'd try it.
Man, I need to make you some of my family's like macaroni and cheese, Jake. You'll change your mind real quick.
Maybe. Does Wawa have garlic aioli mac and cheese? I don't look at those menus often.
Yes, they
I
do.
have
but-
my like 2 or 3 things that I like, and I always just go for one of them.
Yeah, it
I don't
all
explore.
depends on how much garlic aioli they put into it. Because I actually tried theirs. It's okay. Like Wawa's mac and cheese is like. I don't wanna
Matcha
be
Burns,
disrespectful.
thank you for the Matcha Bun, sorry. I read that quick. How you doing, my
Oh.
friend? Welcome to the party. Much appreciated. Happy to have you.
Like if okay, I'm gonna rank like my favorite mac and cheese. So like
Thanks, Ragna. You're the best.
like fast.
I will
food.
answer your question about my personality in a sec.
Like if I had to rank like fast food like mac and cheese, right at the top is Jesus Chicken. Like you cannot beat
Jesus
Chick-fil-A's like. Yes, that's what it calls.
I don't.
Chick-fil-A. call it
I
Chick-fil-A.
feel like I'm a horrible person, but I don't get Chick-fil-A much just because, I mean, you know how far the closest one to us is. It's out of the way if I'm ever getting fast food. Like
Yeah.
most of the time,
Like-
if I'm getting fast food, the only things that are really close is McDonald's or McDonald's or Wawa if I'm getting food from somewhere, or more of a long shot Burger King. But I don't usually do that.
But like I don't even know how to fully describe it. It's like the baked mac and cheese that you like throw in the oven, except it's not. I don't know what they do to it.
I
but
will
it's, like,
say,
so good.
my parents went to Sam's Club the one day, and they got this like I don't even know what brand it is. It's one of those like crappy market brand or whatever. But this chicken, whatever they do with it, I swear to God, it tastes like Chick-fil-A chicken, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Well, you know what they use in like to make the Chick-fil-A chicken, right? It's not like they add like pickle brine or like.
I was gonna
pickle
say
juice.
because it has pickles on the bag, but it tastes like it, and I'm like, yes, so good.
Yeah, my dad, I think he like borrowed a deep fryer from one of his old buddies he went to college with, but he borrowed it and actually tried to make us Chick-fil-A chicken. He was really close too.
Spicy
like, he
Italian
said it was like
shorty.
a-
That sounds good.
Yeah, he had like a pickle brine, I think it was. I
Hmm.
think.
If I had to pick one of those starters, it's kind of between. I don't have any problems with the water starter. I like him, but out of the cat that turns into ash when it sheds its fur, and the Shiba Inu, I gotta say the water one is my third favorite out of them, but I'm partial to fire tube starters, so I think I'd probably go with the fire tube starter. And to answer your question about the personality, I would definitely say I'm somebody who tends to keep to themselves, but when I'm with a group of people, I like to put myself out there and have fun. That's kind of what I would say is my personality. Do with that as you will, and if you need more information, I will give it to you.
Otaku the Canadian says matcha buns is also Canadian. Holy crap! 4 hearts going into this Ho-Oh fight, full HP on everyone, and Genesis is helping me out.
What do you mean helping you out?
I set a link code, and Genesis is
Oh.
helping me out.
There you go.
All right. Lucky or unlucky, number 13. Here we
Watch
go.
Genesis get the shiny and not you.
Otaku, don't. You know what? I'd be happy for him. Otaku says, fun fact: Inu in Japanese means dog, so the actual breed is called Shiba.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. The only phrases I know in Japanese
Yes.
are "Oh,
Perfect for the
Ohio
rock
gonzaku-"
type.
Wow. Ohio gonzakamasu, which means I think good morning, if I remember right. Watashi, which means I am, or is like the verb for I am. And
Why did this just
Come-
turn into a Japanese lesson?
I think Ochinchin means phallic.
Oh,
Like the
chin chin.
phallic symbol.
Oh, chin chin.
Ochin- Yeah, because that's what Chin Chin from Filthy Frank says. Ochinchin the ice video, which I don't remember what the full translation of that meant. And I'm trying to remember some of the other stuff I remember. irashamase, which I don't remember what it means, but I know that they say it when you enter the restaurant. I think. I might be misremembering that.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I was like to bug my girlfriend when she's being grumpy. I'll just start speaking what little Japanese I know, and it's like, oh, it means pervert. Ochinchin means pervert. Okay.
Ochinchin means perfect.
Ochinchin, yes, kiddo. When I bug my girlfriend, I'll say, Ohayo gozaimasu, watashi Tyler-kun, and then I'll say something stupid like kawaii. Oh, hentai means pervert. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. How can you not know what hentai means? Because I'm more of a doujin person myself.
I actually did not know hentai meant pervert. Which I guess makes sense, but... Then again, I don't really look into that kind of stuff much, but, you know...
I mean, you really don't see, like that one guy on Pornhub who was all like, he was being very PG.
What?
And stuff. Yeah, there was this guy on Pornhub who was, like, very nice, didn't actually post any, like, nudity or profanity or anything. He was, like, being positive and whatever.
May I just ask why you know about this?
iFunny.
Ah.
I don't randomly search PG stuff on Pornhub. Who would do that? Listen, okay. I know about people like uploading like episodes of TV to there. Okay, I know about that, but
is that a thing on Pornhub?
I don't know if they still do it or not. I don't check. Let me be frank about that. But I thought
you're the one who brought up Pornhub.
Listen, I remember someone telling me that they uploaded like the entire like first season of one anime up there. And they gave it like a real ironic name, like I think it was Attack on Titan, where young man fucks giant. I don't remember. Some ironic stuff like that.
Okay. Only you would just happen to know these and blurt these out randomly. Only you.
The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma. No shiny, by the way.
Oh. What Pokemon would you like to give regional variations? I'm curious. I'm curious at everything about this. Like, honestly. There is so much that I am intrigued in this about. I used to be all over iFunny, but I kind of got over it a while ago. I then gave in after a while, after being recommended to get TikTok, and I absolutely hate it nowadays because there's nothing funny on there.
Hold on, hold the phone. Genesis, did you actually get it shiny?
What?
I promise I'm not gonna be mad. Are you being serious right now? If you're not pulling my leg, congratulations. I'm not mad. I promise. I'm just jealous.
I find it funny that I'm like, what if Genesis gets it and you don't?
And I'm just gonna preemptively open my chat with Genesis on Discord and wait for
yes.
To go through.
You have no idea how happy that makes me.
Oh yeah, Mr. Freaking Shiny Solgaleo over there.
Hey, just the fact that it was right after I said it. Oh boy.
Congrats, Genesis. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued in everything in this region. And any information that you are willing to give up that is not like should wait till down the line, whenever that would be, I am happy to hear it. Yeah,
Still kind of
I was told to get TikTok like last January, and at first I was like, okay, there's some funny stuff on here, and then it got like all my For You page has literally become like kids doing fidget toys and like people trying to. It's all become politics and shit. I'm just like, I don't want any of this. I'm just like, please get this all out of here. And I've since stopped using the app just because it's just there's nothing funny on there like there was. It's just everybody got on it and it kind of ruined it.
yeah. Mudsdale variant would be pretty cool. Oh, Otaku says, me and Ponzo are the opposite. Pokemon loves him and proves him right. And for me, Pokemon hates me and loves to prove me wrong.
Pokemon does not like to prove. I don't get. Well, I guess if I say I'm never gonna get this shiny, it likes to prove me right, but I don't get good shinies. Then again, I had a lot of shiny luck after my Solgaleo. Right after I got the Solgaleo, I walked into Magmar. Bam! Shiny Magmar. I was like, bro! I'm trying to think what I'm like, what do I want to know?
I'm still blown away that I got a shiny Fletchender, like from an egg. Well, I'm just trying to complete the national dex.
Well, eggs are our best chance to get shinies half the time.
I just wasn't expecting it. If I knew the odds were that great, I would have just
Well,
something.
if you're doing Masuda method with the shiny charm, it's 1 in 512. No matter what,
Damn.
can't change. Ooh, I. Now, what are you basically taking Pokemon from like every Pokemon, or are you only taking specific Pokemon? I'm trying to think what there's a lot of Pokemon that could get a cool regional variant, but I'm trying to think what would be something that would be perfect to get a regional variant in like this region. The Dodrio one. What is I don't know, something that would get a good regional variant for around here.
I'm trying to think. Because, like, we don't really have anything here, like...
We have
Jersey,
squirrels.
Jersey.
Those fucking bastards.
I don't want... Maybe a regional variant of,
Squavit, we could do that.
No, Pachirisu.
Yeah.
You know, trying
Taking
to make
at least one Pokemon from each generation. Okay.
I mean, if you're just taking one for each,
Hey,
don't
hey,
choose
Ragna,
Pachirisu.
I just gotta say, if you're gonna do starters from other regions, make sure my boy Incineroar's in there. What? I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm. That was a pretty weird sounding cough you got there, bud.
That was a weird cough. Oh, my throat feels weird. Sorry. Jeez. I don't know what that was.
Stonehenge.
There's actually something in my throat now. Jeez. Let's see. 1728 or 27.
Uh-oh, Max Mindstorm. And one shot.
Are you
Cool.
Are you talking in like an Alolan starter post game in like Sword and Shield, or are you talking in your game? Because if it's in Sword and Shield, then I know that. If you could do that in your game, I'm happy. Okay.
Otaku, I don't know who clipped it, but I love it. They and here's one instance of Pokemon proving me wrong. And the title of the clip is it shiny? Yes,
so,
nerd.
as long as I get my Incineroar, I'm a happy dude.
I'm trying to think, what would be a good like regional variant? I don't want to pick one of my favorite Pokemon because then
Your region.
nah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just had to be sure. Good. As long as I get my Incineroar, I'm a happy guy.
Is Snorlax kind of like a bear? Would you say?
I think
So make a regional variant of Snorlax. It could be like the brown and or black bears that live around Pensy.
that would be interesting. What? I don't even know what Snorlax is. I mean,
Well,
he's
no, I
got.
guess no. You know what? Ursaring, Teddy Ursa, and Ursaring.
Yeah.
Because Snorlax is more like a panda bear.
I'm giving Execute one and making it a Scotch egg. I love it.
Original, I like
I
it.
love it.
Pretty good, not gonna lie. Good without it.
Can I get this shiny on stream, please? Already making that sort of thing for Ursaring.
Great minds think alike, Ragna. Great
What
minds
is
think alike. I don't know then.
I'm looking it up. There is any. I mean, it's got fingers and it's got claws and things. I don't know what it would be. I mean, it's known as the sleeping Pokemon, but
Okay, I'm gonna ask a very stupid question only because it's like late at night where I am, where me and Jake are. Is there a no? There is a fox Pokemon. Duh, I was in Sword and Shield.
what?
I'm like, why not make a regional variant on
There-
Thievul?
Hmm.
I mean, that could be interesting
I'm-
because, like, what Thievul is like a red
Giving
fox.
one to Aridos, making it a Black Widow spider. Huh.
Ooh,
I like that.
that's
I actually didn't even know there were Black Widows in this area, or like around here, until I accidentally almost touched one.
good job, Jake.
Yeah, that was in my backyard. We have from years ago when we I think either redid our roof or whatever it was, just a pile of shingles sitting there. And the one time my mom was like, "Can you move them behind the shed?" Because we had people coming over. I'm like, so the people that have come over like 15 years before this, it's never been that big of a problem. But for these people, you want it to be moved. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I start moving the stuff, and as I lift the one tile up, maybe 5 or 6 inches away from my hand, there's a spider. Like, it scares me because I didn't realize it. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, that thing is all black. And I'm like, oh my god, it has red on its back. That's a Black Widow. And all of a sudden, I'm like, holy shit, that thing could have attacked me. I'm like, that would not have been good.
Oh, this is awkward. Otaku says, I swear Pokemon hates me. I'm going for a Wooloo since March.
Oh.
I'm just gonna, just make my Wooloo disappear real quick. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me ascend my streets to frenzy real quick.
What is it? What about a, again, I'm just spitballing here. Regional variant, Seviper. Because
You have a funny ass spider story, let's hear it.
We have an endangered species of snake called the timber rattlesnake.
Fuck the snakes, get them out of here, goddamn.
Amen. I don't like snakes.
I don't have like a fear of snakes, it's just
No.
weird.
I have a bad fear. I hate.
I just need
Taku
my
says
desk.
Oh no. Taku says they're in 2,200 encounters for Wooloo. And he also points out, my mom has 7 snakes. Your mother's a very brave woman.
Hey, if she
I
wants
cannot
them, keep them away from me. That's all I gotta say.
one of my cousins had two not anacondas, pythons when I was growing up. And of course, one year at Christmas, my brother thought it was funny to pin me down, and my cousin got one of them out of the yeah, so there was a python dangling in front of my face on Christmas Eve. That's a good fear to have, if you ask me. Do not like snakes.
Yeah,
I've
that's
had
your
nightmares
brother,
about
all right.
them. Little bastard.
I was
I mean, if
thinking
you're
on
gonna
Survivor, but if I was gonna give a snack a regional variant, it would be Arbok, since Weezing got one in Galar. That's a good decision. They all Arbok and Weezing definitely have a connection just because of the Team Rocket stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was sitting in my kitchen at the counter, and all of a sudden feel something. I look up, and a spider is climbing his way down the web. Well, guess who screamed so loud, and the chair fell backwards on the floor, and I grabbed onto the counter like Scar Mufasa in The Lion King.
Oh, oh, that's great.
I actually kind of had something similar. I was sitting at my kitchen counter. I think we had like some family friends over, and every once in a while I get this feel like it feels like something's crawling up my leg or whatever, but it's just like the hair on my legs moving or whatever. I didn't think much of it, but then I felt it moving higher up my leg. I'm like, what the hell is this? I look down at my right leg, and there's just a daddy long leg crawling up my leg. I jumped so high. I didn't fall out of my chair, but I jumped so much. Everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm just like, there was a daddy long leg on me. But I don't have like a fear of daddy long legs. Like, they don't scare me like other spiders do. It just wasn't expecting it, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, whoa.
That's a very nice shiny ho, Genesis. I'm very jealous. Good job.
I bet if I didn't say anything, they wouldn't have gotten it.
Oh,
So you're welcome.
said, I have arachnophobia.
I don't have arachnophobia, but spiders are creepy.
See, I don't have a fear of spiders. Just only a few of them are creepy.
Yeah.
Such as the ones in Australia that can eat whole birds.
Can they? Is that really a thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing. I forget what the name of it's called, but there is an Australian kind of spider that's like maybe the size of like maybe like a Yorkie that spins webs so big that they actually catch birds in it.
For Hoenn, I'm giving it to Pelipper simply because I fucking hate Pelipper. Respect.
Is it gonna look more like an albatross or like what?
And I want to make this thing even worse than it already is. Respect it.
Yeah. Is there a crane Pokemon like the bird crane?
I don't know if does Altaria count. Maybe is Altaria like a crane? I don't know.
My Otaku says my body has a reaction to seeing spiders. It's called make my entire body extremely sensitive. I can understand that. Snakes are the same way. Well, I saw a garden snake once, like going out to my driveway. I screamed like a little girl and ran. Like my legs were shaking. I was so scared. And it was a tiny little like shoelace snake. Bang. Oh, okay, Altaria. Now I remember who it is. That's not really a crane. That's more. That's like what I was
thinking. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know what Altaria is. What kind of bird it's more like. I thought it was always like stupid as it sounds. I thought it was always more like a peacock. Or like one of those fruity, like fruity kind of birds.
Mm.
Gen 7. I have PTSD from Altaria. Okay, am I misremembering Pokemon again? Because I think I might.
Okay.
ALTARIA.
My ancestors are fishermen. My hatred for pelicans is in my genetics. The regional variant for Pelipper is selfish content, but I don't care. I feel ya. One night I saw a flying roach in my room, and you guessed it, woke my grandma up to kill it. She came in my room, looked at me, and went back to her room. Apologies. I was looking at something from school. I got an email, and I'm gonna have to email some of my professors because like half of my my Canvas pages just aren't there, and I'm like, well, I know I don't have 4 classes. I know I have more than that. Yeah. So something's going on, and if we're starting Tuesday, that ain't good.
Taku says I got a shiny Altaria via wormholes, and its first move is Perish Song. Ouch. Genesis says, now aside from Pokemon and Final Fantasy, what's your favorite game, series, and individual game of all time? Man, you got me thinking now. You know, I'm not 100% sure.
I have definitely not been opening the counter because I should not be at 1732 or 1733. I should be way farther. But we'll roll with it.
Ooh, I'm still thinking about this, Genesis. You gotta give me some time to think here. I will say, Ragna, seriously, Staraptor. Oh,
I respect it.
I respect it.
Now, just because I'm a Sinnoh boy, what are your thoughts on typing for Staraptor? Obviously, Staraptor is normal flying, so what are your thoughts on this? I got high hopes for this. It's a Sinnoh. I'm a Sinnoh boy. Make it, based off a Copper's Hawk. Ooh.
I don't know, because, like, I guess... So I guess it's kind of a tie, because I played 2 major video games throughout when I was in high school. The first one was Grand Theft Auto 5, because me and a lot of friends from high school used to play online together when everything stabled out.
When they break out of quick balls.
And you know, there's so many funny memories with that game, and I kind of miss those days, to be honest. GTA 5 was such a fun game. It was like one of the first M-rated games that my parents got me.
It was the first M-rated game I ever got.
I guess aside from that, if it's not GTA 5, unfortunately, I'm going to have to be the stereotypical gamer and just say, I always have fun playing through Skyrim. Like, I'll give it a year or 2 before I pick it back up. But I love going back and playing through Skyrim.
Believe it or not, I have never touched Skyrim.
It's fun. It's fun.
Never played it.
The first time I played Skyrim, when you're supposed to be going to Whiterun, you're supposed to just follow the path right from, I think it's not Rivendell,
right,
that first town, and go straight, like, and there's a path obviously to the Whiterun. Yeah, no, there's a big mountain in the center. I decided, fuck that. I'm gonna go, Riverwood. You start from Riverwood, head to Whiterun. Instead of taking that single path, I'm like, hey, that's a pretty cool mountain. I'm gonna try and scale it, and then I end up going the opposite direction and spent about half an hour. This is the first time when I played, and I hated it.
So for the Staraptor, sorry to cut you off, they said, right. I think I would make it dark steel, since copper is like copper, and hawks have a steely gaze and an iron will. Plus, copper's hawks are ruthless, remorseless hunters. I like it.
Yeah.
That's an interesting type combination, dark steel. That's what? Poniard and Bishop, I think. Is there anything else dark steel?
Not to my knowledge. I can't remember anything.
I can't.
So with Skyrim, like the second or third time I played through it, I decided to go with like my regular build that I love playing, which is a uh, flame
Mm.
flame warrior, flame cloak warrior, which is I just essentially use fire magic. So I use flame cloak, fireball, flames, um, and I'll use that to like buff up my one-handed stuff or my one-handed attacks. So I'll just be like dishing out damage. Though a friend of mine has turned me on to the one punch cat play style, which I have so much fun with, and I want to go back and.
One punch.
So there's like, so the.
Oh, Cooper. Wow.
No shiny.
I have no words.
Hey, we both missed it, man. Otaku says,
You know, that makes more sense. I literally should have picked up it when you're Copper's Hawk with apostrophe S. I should have picked up on it and I didn't. Oh, the internal pain. Okay.
Genesis says, I'm very fond of Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, Mortal Kombat.
I'm not good at Mortal Kombat.
Neither am I. I'm a button masher.
I'm okay at Smash.
I'm decent at Smash. I can't get the hang of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. And I've never played Digimon. Otaku says, that's if I have batteries in my Xbox 360 controller. And then he also responds, Khajiit has wares if you have coin, which is the name of the cat people.
That Copper pains me to no end. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now. I like the Dark Steel. That's pretty cool. Interesting combination. Alright, time to recline the chair a little bit. And for Unova, drum roll, please. It's not Garbodor. For the meme. What is it? There's a drum roll. Best I can do. Ooh, you got the purr and everything.
I took Spanish. I know how to roll my R's.
I took Spanish too. Doesn't mean I can. I'm a white boy. What do you want from me?
Before I pass out.
A Moongus.
I can see that.
I like it.
Khajiit guards your back. If anyone tries to sneak up on us, I'll smell them coming. There was a point in time where I I copy and pasted the entire speech of that one guy's, from that one guy in White Run, who's like, praise Talos.
Moongus a Moongus.
That to my friends when they were being annoying as hell. I forget what his name was. I think it was not Hogarth. Hagarth? Yes.
Harger?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, so. Bleh.
Skyrim stuff, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
I had that copy and I would send it to my friends or whoever who were just being pains in the ass.
Because there are white cap mushrooms everywhere. I like it. Some good choices.
Yeah.
Very good choices.
Come on, Mr. Oz. Great and powerful. Let's go.
Hemskier?
Hemskier.
Hemskier?
That's who it is. Hemskier. Yes, his
Hemskier?
speech. I had that saved to a note on my phone. And just would whip that out whenever.
A Moongus named the imposter.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Just because that's a rock type move. Oh, of course. It offers the Manate trick. Whatever. I can live with it. Oh, Elise just messaged me. How's editing that mess from last night? To which I responded, a gigantic pain in the ass. Spent an hour of my life rewatching that, by the way. Favorite Skyrim companion? Lydia. I know it's probably not the best, but I actually did get an attachment from Lydia because she was like warrior woman, and she would like follow me everywhere. Essentially, because I was very underleveled my first playthrough, and when I found out you can marry people, I'm like, you know what? Perfect story. I'm a sap. Let's do this.
Makes sense. Poison dart
Yeah.
for the poisonous mushroom. I like.
Kisharo. I'm going to assume
Hey,
that's a Kishit.
I like I said before, I am more intrigued in this region than I have been recently. I mean, Alola had me interested. I wasn't super interested in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee just because it's another Gen 1 game, whatever. And then Galar, I was like, yes, Pokemon on the Switch, and it's just been lackluster more than I ever thought. I got married to
Ragna.
Lydia. Who's Lydia? Why am I drawing a
Ragna,
blank?
you are in quality. I respect you.
Oh, is that
Lydia
something else?
is a was she a Thane or was she just a house companion? You guys remember? She was a so in Skyrim when you go around fighting stuff, you can actually have someone follow you. That's a the follower class.
Hmm.
And you know they help you fight, but they can also be mortally wounded too. I did lose Lydia once or twice, accidentally, of course. House Carl or House Jarl. Yeah.
You have question.
Oh.
What would your personality be as a professor, Tyler?
Do studious, to the point, very, I would say, enthusiastic about his work, because that's kind of how I am with like my realm of study right now. Because I will talk, like, if you give me the chance, I'll talk hours on end about horror movies, like old school horror movies.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Horror
Jake knows.
movies are your thing.
That's my bread and butter, man.
I'm just
I
not a
love.
huge fan of them, but
Yeah, I know. I need more friends who are into horror movies.
old movies I don't have a problem with. It's just horror in
Old
general,
horror movies.
not my big thing.
Oh yeah, you were the Thane. Sorry. It's been maybe a year or two since I played
So like Kukui mixed with
the
Sycamore.
Sycamore. Yeah, I would say definitely. That's the best way of saying it.
You don't even know Gen 6.
Boy, I'm halfway through Gen 6. What do you mean?
You said you
Not like
never
I didn't
finished
start
it,
the
so
game.
well, I don't know.
Yeah, but House Carl, yeah. Oh, best part about House Carls, if you because Skyrim does have a weight system based on loot, you can have your follower carry shit. And it's ironic because usually the male will carry the female stuff. I don't know. I found it ironic. Anyway, yeah, just may or may not give her the What was the one thing I accidentally gave her and she was like,
Yes, please. Let's hear
Went
more
off
about Team
about-
Memento.
oh god, what was it? What's that one staff that's in every Elder Scrolls game that's like it has like a random effect every time it's
The Staff of Random Effects.
used? I can't remember what it's called. I actually think you might be right. You might be bullshitting me, but I feel like that's right.
If that's actually what it is, I swear to God.
No, Jake, it's like a D&D thing. It's gonna have some elaborate name.
If that was actually the name, well,
The Wabbajack.
the
Wabbajack is a Daedric artifact. Yeah, I accidentally gave Lydia the Wabbajack.
The
That was a mistake
Wabbajack.
they made one time. Because, next thing you know, a giant that we're fighting is like the size of like an ant. I think I remember. Or, the giant then turns into a bear.
The Wabbajack.
Wabbajack. Yeah, because God, I remember going through the mission to
According to Ragna, it's the Wabbajack, all in caps.
Wabbajack.
So get it right.
Staff of Random Effects.
Hey, you know.
Wabbajack.
I never played the game. You said it's a staff of random effects. I'm like, I don't know, the staff of random effects. You never know.
Yeah. The Wabbajack.
Ooh, it's 12:15. Nice.
Oh shit, it's already midnight.
Yeah.
Bollocks, alright.
Almost 6 hours of a stream. What do you know? This was a long one.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Oh, so am I. I'm probably just gonna, just because it is getting late, and I don't want to be up all night, especially considering I start school
on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, I'm gonna get up to 1,800 encounters, and then probably call it there.
All right.
Whatever you want to do, if you want to keep going, or
hey man, I'm in it for the long haul at this point.
I don't know. We'll see how I feel. If I don't feel too bad, maybe I'll go more. But Pierce's 4 board of directors is his family members, who is based off your family members. Okay. His mother, Ray, is an ice type specialist. Let me guess, because she's got a stone cold glare that if you talk back to her, you'll be frozen solid. Father Drew.
Why do you sound so sarcastic when you said that?
I don't know.
That really came across as hurtful.
I'm just referring to every mother ever that you don't want to cross. I mean, it's the unwritten rule. You don't cross your mother. Sister is fire types. Like her already. Love the fire types. Hey, my statement wasn't meant to be rude in any way, shape, or form. It was just a joke on how the stereotypical mother is. You don't cross her.
I was about to say, oh dear, I think my stream died.
I just had a patch of lag.
What?
Look at my chat.
What?
Look at my chat.
Hold on. Hold on. They're making fun of me, aren't they? No. Hang on. Fuck. The app is so stupid. Excuse me.
It said Jake nailed it like the fucking Romans did Jesus.
Oh my god. I'll give you points for that. I'll give you points for that one.
Oh, good one. And finally, Pierce's wife / Ragna's girlfriend is Ghost. I'm not even going to go there. You can explain that one. Very interesting set of types. I like it. I like the whole board of directors thing. That's different than any other generation.
Oh dear, I think my stream's actually taking a shit. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, big uh-oh.
Well,
Closing all the apps on my phone to see if that helps.
I do notice a little bit of lag.
God.
I don't notice lag. I see the quality kind of dropping, but it doesn't look too bad on me.
I'm on my 5G band. I don't understand what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
We were fine just 5 minutes ago. What the hell's happening?
Well, it happens.
Okay, Evan shouldn't be asleep, but tomorrow morning I need to change the password on my thing.
Why?
Because it's the same as all the other... Unfortunately, I was not smart and decided to give it the same password as all the other...
Well,
Wi-Fi.
I don't think that's really the problem. The internet genuinely just has a mind of its own and sometimes likes to just have a problem. It can work fine all the time.
I haven't had a problem like this since the freaking live stream.
Yeah,
The,
well, it happens sometimes. There's only so much you can do. You're literally hoping a piece of technology is going to work as it's supposed to, and it never does. You're going to have connection problems every once in a while. My internet is generally pretty good, but I tend to have connection problems. There's nothing
And
you
now
can do
it's
about it.
going back up to like 4,000, which is like right around where it kind of should be.
Well, it happens. Maybe there was a hiccup.
It's a big hiccup because usually I peak at like 5 to 6,000.
It's what it is.
Right now,
It's not. You can't. You can only do so much. Oh, I have a lag. Whatever. Just got to deal with it. And if it turns out to be something that continues to happen, then you have a problem. I chose Ghost for her because she's incredibly silent, quiet, and has a flair for the dramatic and the macabre.
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 I love how exactly I knew what word you were trying to say.
Plus, her favorite Pokemon is Chandelure. You already knew how I chose Ice types for Ray. I chose Water because Drew is flexible, fluid, and suave.
Suave.
Or is it suave?
Yeah.
Wow, you're correcting my pronunciation. How's it feel?
I know. What the hell's happening?
Interesting.
Hey, you have your Xbox working. Good job.
Oh,
I didn't mean that in a condescending tone, I promise.
You're fine. I correct you enough.
No, I'm talking to Kotaku.
And why is the sisterhood fired? Fire for the sister because she has a burning resentment that pierces the leader of the team.
I do like the level of thought that's going into these characters.
I swear, Pokemon Company does not give this much thought in their real characters, and it's sad. Because it's so easy just to make these backstories, or make something that is just like, you actually understand the character, but they're just, no. And it just sucks.
Yeah. I'm usually a PlayStation player.
Oh, so she trains fire types to try and melt his steel types. Ah, even though steel doesn't melt fire, but I like the idea. If there was like an official Pokemon game with just the millions of dollars of budget they have to make these, with like just characters that have backstory like this, it would be such a different game.
Oh yeah.
Like, you see some of the best Pokemon characters, and it's just most of their stories are just, I believe in this, I fight for this. That's it. And it's just like, why? It's so easy you just come up with something simple. Like, just this little bit about each character makes so much sense.
And Jake became a robot.
Oh, did I?
A little bit.
Oh, well. Not much I can do.
Says, I can guarantee I can ruin the main title of Skyrim for you. Title theme.
But he's just a better battler, so he can overcome his weakness to fire. Huh. Whoa.
Alright, I think after this raid, I'm going to take a pause just to swap internets.
Oh, boy.
On my Switch, because I think I'm drawn off of the... So that's the only other thing connected to the my extender. It's the only thing I can think of that's like drawn or sucking the bandwidth out.
Like I said, I think it was literally just your router had a hiccup. Or whatever. It just had a hiccup, dropped down for a second, and now it's back.
Yeah, well, it can't be doing that because if my father catches wind of that, then he's gonna be the first. I'm gonna be the first one he's coming after. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, he'll bitch about it because he doesn't have any clue of how Wi-Fi works.
Just literally, you just tell him it is what it is. It happens. Literally, tell him like I said. You expect a piece of technology to work as it's intended. It doesn't do that.
He's working from home. That answer is not gonna fucking fly.
Okay, well, internet has a hiccup. Hey, you don't have the problems I do. I'm lucky I haven't had it in a while, but my internet just randomly decides to say, "Oh, I'm supposed to be on? Ha! I'm turning off." At least you don't have that problem.
Misheard the lyrics are a great way to ruin it. Oh yeah, no, I've seen videos like that.
So his sister is just stuck as one of his board of directors, constantly stuck doing the dirty work. She's the one you'll be fighting the most. I like it. Dude, you have me so hooked on this. And it's just concept right now. Like, this is amazing. I am so invested in this.
Man, you really got Jake hook, line, and sinker.
But honestly, just compared to, like, I don't think there's one character in Sword and Shield that's so fledged out like this. Or just has an interesting story like this. Like, even Rose, he's just, I want to create infinite power for the Galar region. Like, that's literally his whole thing. And it's just the way he goes about that doesn't work out very well. And it's just kind of...
Oh, fudge nuggets.
Ooh, what is her ace monster? Fire type. What? Let me guess. Is her ace Turtonator? I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to mind. Oh, this is purely just to make me happy. Is it Incineroar? Is this going to be Incineroar? Yes! Let's go!
Utaka says Chairman Rose is just Palpatine. I mean, yeah.
I like this sister character more. I am so happy that she's the one you fight the most, so you have to keep battling that Incineroar. Sad that the Incineroar has to lose so much, but, you know, more Incineroar. I am very pleased with that. Oh. Computer.
And bam, that's encounter number 15.
My computer just went to shit. Yeah, I might, once I hit 1800, stop it. It's starting to lag some bits. Hopefully I don't have problems. I know I have a failing hard drive, and that caused me to end a stream early the one day. Hopefully that doesn't become a problem.
Talkative. I'm starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to see what time I get to, but once I get up to 1800... I mean, to be fair, we have been going since about 7, and we're at 6 hours now, so... I mean, it's not a bad stopping point.
No, but...
And to be fair, I didn't even intend on going past the GTA stuff, so... Done quite a lot more than I thought.
Dunsparce, no. Marshtomp, no. I'm not gonna say it. The spider, no. Ho-Oh, no.
Is that what Incineroar is based off of? I never actually looked. I know Incineroar is a wrestler, but I didn't know he was based off of that. Huh. I never knew that. The more you know. Incineroar is based on a heel wrestler who are supposed to lose in the big matches. I never knew that about Incineroar. Apparently. I knew he was a wrestler. It's obvious. I mean, his whole finishing move, or his whole, I think his Z move. Yeah, his Z move, he's in like a wrestling ring. And I never knew that's that kind of wrestler. Huh.
I took the Dunsparce.
Dunsparce.
Alright.
I guess that does make more sense.
Alright, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get refreshments and hit the restroom real quick. I just need to stand up to wake myself up just a tiny bit. I'll be right back. Keep him entertained, Jake, please.
I will do my best.
Thank you.
Makes sense. My heel is a bit... Huh. I never thought about it that way, honestly. I mean, I don't look into crazy backstories of Pokemon half the time. I just kind of... Like, I get the general gist of it, and if it's a Pokemon I really like, I'll sometimes look into it a lot, but I never heard about that about him. Very, very interesting. Ooh, Tyler's fancy Be Right Back screen. I don't have anything that fancy. Just a simple, be right back. Before I really took a shine to Incineroar, this was, because got onto Incineroar a while ago, I was obsessed, with Charizard, but then I got out of that phase, thankfully, and Incineroar took the place. Incineroar shine, the white is beautiful. What is the specific reason? Oh, computer. Black to white, yes. I do know that. Yes, I do. Okay. I don't know why my... Actually, I gotta pull up... Where's the test manager? Let's see why my computer wants to lag like that. Let's see. Is anything... Oh! System interrupts. Okay, I don't need that open. Ooh. Don't know why this is so high. Keep an eye on it. Well, baby faces who are the good guy wrestlers. There is a tradition where when a babyface is going to have an amazing dominant victory, they will wear all white, while the heels will. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I just thought it was an interesting choice to go from black to white, but there's a whole reason behind it. I like it! Huh! I literally never knew that kind of wrestler is what he was supposed to be. Huh. Very interesting. I just love the white shiny. Shiny Pokemon that turn white and black when they get shiny are honestly top tier for me. There are other Pokemon that are absolutely amazing. Maybe one of my streams I'll do, because I know I saw a YouTuber do like a tier list of all the shiny Pokemon. Maybe I'll do one of those someday. Because if I see all the Pokemon, I'll actually be able to make my decisions on stuff. Another stream, we'll do a tier list of every Pokemon. There's an idea. If it wasn't this late, I'd do it now, but... not tonight. Another time. Yeah, my CPU is being pegged at like 80, 85%. I am not a huge wrestling fan, being honest, so not that big a reason that that big a chance that I would know that stuff, but Primarina is cool. Welcome back. Primarina is pretty cool. I like Primarina better than I like Decidueye. Decidueye is just kind of annoying to me. I have an idea for another stream that I'll do sometime, Tyler. Maybe tomorrow. I kind of want to do a stream tomorrow since it's my last day before school starts. Because I saw somebody on YouTube do one, but do a tier list for every shiny Pokemon, and he just did it as every generation. So I'm like, not a bad idea. Maybe tomorrow, just because I want to do something tomorrow, just because it's my last day that I'll have like the actual day to do stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Go out with a bang.
I mean, I'll definitely be doing streams. I'm not gonna stop, but it's just gonna be.
No.
I mean, this week won't be too bad. Next week probably not that bad, but as I get into it, it'll be rough once it gets to be more, or once we actually get into the class and there's assignment.
Mm.
You guys, hooray! Assignments are great.
I mean, we'll still do like this. Try and do the Sunday night.
Oh, we'll definitely do it. I mean, we might not be able to go as late every time. Well, I can actually.
No.
I can because I just looked at my schedule a little bit ago. My Monday class is my first Monday class isn't until 11, which is very nice. I got my schedule back from last spring. Funny enough.
Nice.
I'm 9:30 on Tuesday and Thursday, and 11 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which is absolutely amazing. My schedule last spring was Monday and Wednesday was 11. I think I had something at 10 on Fridays. I could be wrong. And then 10:30 on Tuesday and Thursdays, and it was perfect. It was. I never had to get up early. And Monday, I literally had 11 to 12, 12 to 1, and I was done.
Damn. I haven't had a good schedule since probably my first semester at Rowan.
Drew's ace is Kingler. That's a solid choice. Kingler's a good one.
How much space you got to free up there, Utaku? Oh, Psychic. Okay. Is that Basculin? Is that who we're fighting? It's gonna be Basculin, isn't it?
Basculin. Solid choice.
It's the red one.
That's what you get in. I think that's what. Is there? I don't know. I guess you can get them both in there. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, because I've definitely been using the blue one to fight. That's for sure.
So the mom has Crabominable. This stoic, cold, condescending badass has a big old jolly baby for her ace.
That's a nice little contrast.
Yours is a shiny bishop. That'll be interesting. You never see shiny Pokemon. So to see that in the game, like a trainer having a shiny Pokemon, will be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, your stream buffered for a moment. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get up to 1800 and then probably call it there because I keep seeing my computer's definitely getting a little bit of lag, and since I've all got this to one video, I mean I'll have to export it anyways to get the GTA stuff for the VODs, but I mean I don't want it to crash in the middle. So, and if I'm going live tomorrow.
What time is it now?
12:40.
All right, I say another 20 minutes. At least for me, because I still have to be up tomorrow to do stuff around the house.
Yeah.
Get ready for work on Tuesday. All right, Genesis, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, we'll only be online for maybe like another 20 minutes or so.
Or
at least I will.
Probably be a little bit longer just to get up to 1800, depending on. I'm thinking if I go as the speed I normally do and not be slow, I'll probably be about 30 minutes because I'm at 1767, and I'm usually about an encounter a minute-ish. Since Bisharp in the Pokedex entries is stated to have a gang of Pawniard, and it's my favorite steel type. I like it. I didn't know it was stated to have a gang.
Utaku has almost 1,000 saves of Skyrim.
Jeez!
That's not, well, It's not each individual character, but that's oh god, that's a lot of
That's
saves. No
insane.
wonder it's lagging. Goodness
And then there will be
gracious, man.
Salazzle's poison types whenever she sends the team. That'll be a
Send in
pretty
please.
interesting admin. Or pretty interesting evil team. I like the typings. Now,
Sorry, I brought.
as every grunt team uses the crappy Pokemon, what are your grunts going to use? Since you're kind of picking from every generation.
Zubat.
And that kind of leads me into another question. Are you making original Pokemon for this, or are you using all Pokemon, or all official Pokemon?
I know it's a bit late in the conversation, but what about regional about Hoot Hoot and Noctowl?
He does like Hoot Hoot and Noctowl.
Yeah,
could-
seeing
you
as I
could
can't
make-
get a shiny of either of them.
I mean, hey, an idea, if you make like a... Or even if you don't have a regional variant, just have a Hoot Hoot or a Noctowl as like the professor's friendly Pokemon or something. There's an idea for you.
I would like to have a little Hoot Hoot on my shoulder.
Yeah, just a little Hoot Hoot that stands there, or... I mean, in the beginning of every game, they show off a Pokemon.
No. Make it Rowlet.
Oh, okay.
Especially with the idea that the professor that's modeled after me would have like a green bow tie on. The green and the green on the tie and the green on the Pokemon would match very well.
Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm like, are there any Pokemon that you're making? And I'm like, every legendary and everything. I'm stupid, but whatever. We've all figured this out, and plenty more. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were more sticking to mostly Pokemon, real Pokemon, or a mix or whatever, but very cool. Probably for the evil grunts, probably a Pawniard, a Spinarak, maybe a Litleo. Going to have an Alolan Pokemon as the first starter, or the first Pokemon shown. So there you go. There's Rowlet.
Hoot Hoot it is.
What? Oh, is like your little pet, maybe? Oh no,
Yeah.
he said I'm not going to have an Alolan starter. Oh, I read that wrong. Well, Hoot Hoot.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's like a typical kind of like Pokemon game, the professor always gives you like the rundown before the game actually begins.
Yeah. Yeah, and every professor
So
has...
it would be a Hoot Hoot because that would be like a common Pokemon instead of having a starter.
There you go.
Wow.
I don't want to suggest any crazy ideas like whatever you have planned out, but I'm like little things that I feel would look cool, and just as a suggestion, if you use them, you use them. But that's just kind of how I am. I always like to put my little input in.
Taku's deleted 2 characters in Skyrim and still has about 688 saves.
Is that how much 2 characters? That's how many saves characters take? Jeez!
Well, when you save the game, you can either override an already existing save or create a new one.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes you forget which buttons is which sometimes. Especially in the harder fights when you have to really plan it out.
1773. Or no, 1774. I went up early. Let's see, 1774. Could it be shiny? Oh boy, give me the shiny. I just want the shiny.
May I suggest a suggestion? Oh wait, it's not a Registeel. Never mind.
What were you gonna suggest?
If you had caught a shiny Registeel on encounter number 1776, I was going to suggest nicknaming it after the American Steel Tycoon.
Hmm.
I think it was Andrew Carnegie.
The first Pokemon shown is going to be the
Carnegie.
Apageos regional bird Swechik, based off a Swainson's hawk that will evolve into a Swank. Huh.
Listen, man, Otaku, I was no better, man.
Interesting. Switch it. I think that's how it's pronounced. You'll correct me if I'm wrong.
This one Xbox avatar has 8 gigabytes of Skyrim.
8 gigabytes of Skyrim.
That's.
I mean, that's nothing compared to most games today, but...
Oh no, that's not the base game. That's the save data.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow. Swinok. Ah.
Swinok. Pardon me.
And Sweetchick. Okay. I was close on that. The other one, not so much.
Oh god, Pelipper.
He's got a Pelipper. Ragnar, you're allowed to go off.
Didn't even realize it was. I'm like, what is this Pokemon? Oh no.
Other than my random Magmar that I found, Pelipper is the only other Pokemon in Sword and Shield that I found as a random shiny.
Let's see. I hunted for Wooloo and Miltank.
Never found Wooloo. Wooloo we did together.
Yeah. You, me, and Austin did as a contest, and
Yeah, we were trying to do that whole league thing, and it kind of fell out pretty quick.
It's alright, Ragna.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man. I'm not gonna be
Hey,
offended.
it's your creation. We're just giving
man.
some suggestions. Not trying to steal the thunder.
Yeah, no,
Hey, if I wanted to have it exactly as I wanted, I would have made one myself. But I don't have the patience or the creativity to come up with something that crazy. That's why I'm so intrigued and impressed by this.
Okay, my Xbox took a bit to delete one of my characters. I actually have 368 saves.
She.
It's still a lot.
You ready? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. We're working on it. We're working on it, Ragna. Promise. Kick. Forget. No, it's Sazzle.
Salazzle.
God. Salazzle, who was like a big Hoenn supporter. So I can't say kick it back to the Hoenn region.
I mean, you can. That's where it came from.
Oh no.
So it makes sense. Kick it back to the Hoenn region. That's where it comes from. You're just saying, get it out of this region. Send it back to its home region. 368 equals 8 gigabytes? What the hell?
Still a lot.
That's insane.
Oh lord.
Yes, you can.
Internet
She ain't
took a
here.
Dive again. Crap.
It's fine. The more you freak out over it, the worse it's going to be. The poor motherfucker. I will admit, Pelipper is just kind of bland.
And deported.
They literally just took a pelican and removed its neck. Like, nothing original, just Pelipper. It's a pelican. It just has no neck. Original. I love when renting teams in the battle tower using the Pelipper, the rain team. You literally send out Pelipper, he sets up the rain. Okay, bye, you go.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
It's just, give me that rain, goodbye. 1783. No shiny.
Come on, y'all. Encounter number 16.
I would build a wall, but it's a fucking flying type.
Alright.
Just set up some lightning machines. Zap it. It's flying water. It'll go down pretty quickly.
I believe in anarchy.
Or just lead them to like a power plant so they get zapped if they touch anything.
Jesus Christ. You're really going out with this one, aren't you?
I mean, just look at Pelipper. I don't blame you, Ragnar. Pelipper's just ugh. Like I said, it's a pelican with no neck.
Full mouth.
Like, I honestly want to know, like, why, just the thought behind it. Like, it's a pelican. Remove the neck. Make it look different in real life. Okay. Boom! Perfect Pokemon.
Counter argument. Trubbish.
Well, they could say we have a trash Pokemon.
Yeah, this is true.
Do you want to know the signature move of the starters? Yes. I'm trying to think.
Height. Max Geysing.
I can't think of anything they would be.
Come on.
Maybe the...
Big Honey.
I don't know.
Let's see. The fire starter is cat. An ash cat.
It's a cat that it sheds its fur and turns into ash. The water type is one that runs on... A lizard that runs on water. And the grass type is a Shiba Inu. Funny enough, my electric gym leader runs an aviation squad of Alolan Raichu to keep the population of the region's bird Pokemon in balance.
Damn.
You're way ahead of me.
That's taking it a step further, and
I don't blame you.
Come on, one more hit. Come on, lucky number 16. Ooh, that's a nasty hit. Come on, one more. Don't let Ho-Oh attack. You sons of bitches. Hey man, if you have the memories, that's good enough. And dead.
To maybe help you out a little bit, I know earlier you were saying you have some gym leader spots. What typings for gym leaders are you looking for / already have? Because if I say something to Austin, he might be like, I'll make a team real quick. He might be able to come up with something to give you another gym leader. The Fire Starter's move is Ashen Rush. It has 75 base power and 15 PP. It's a physical attack. Whoa. I like it. Interesting name.
Alright.
Depending on the types, Austin might be like, sweet, I'll be a gym leader in this.
Alright. Checking the summary. Alright, so the last one probably for the night.
I'm on 1787, so I'm close.
Basculin, no. Altaria, no. Pelipper, no, and no Ho-Oh.
Damn.
Man. You know what? I don't have one. I'll take an Altaria. Who's here?
I'm here to annoy everyone present.
Oh, boy.
dear.
So, any more fun questions like the one from the other night?
We're streaming. Just want to put it out there.
I don't give a fuck.
Tyler, we haven't exactly been PG. On impact, it lowers the target's accuracy. Ooh.
So, what y'all streaming?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
And it makes it so the user cannot be hit by physical moves on the next one. Oh!
I managed to kill the Ebony Warrior and only.
That's
fall
pretty
damage.
cool.
Damn, alright, Otaku. I see you. I see you. It's impressive. I don't think I have anything as impressive as that. Although I do always make sure to grab the, what do you call it? Crap, I'm forgetting the name. Dragon's Bane. The sword that is like so much better damage-wise to a dragon.
Could be any number of things.
It's Skyrim.
Well, then I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't played Skyrim in ages.
I would not know.
Jake's never played it.
Yeah.
The Heathen.
It was never my cup of tea.
It's like D&D, but cool.
I mean, I'm kind of down to try things now. It's just I need to get into the mood for it. I need a bug, a grass, a flying, and a fairy jump. I will pass it on and see if he has a team he would like to make. If he chooses to be one of those gym leaders. I'll say something to him tomorrow.
I'd pay money to see Austin as a bug type gym leader. No joke.
I mean, he loves Vikavolt, so.
I mean, Vikavolt is a very good Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be like, I'll do a bug type team just for Vikavolt. I'll pass it on to him
but
tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure he'd sooner do electric than bug for Vikavolt.
Well, the Ragnarok, the guy in here, he's looking for bug, grass, flying, and fairy, not electric.
If you want bug grass, maybe Leavanny would be a nice choice.
No. They're making a Fakemon region. Like, it's using Pokemon from normal regions and everything, but they're making their own region. And he's been I'm going to be a Rock-type Elite Four member. Tyler's going to be the professor. And I was like, I might be able to see if Austin wants to be a gym leader or something. And I was like, what typings are you looking for?
What were the options?
Bug, grass, flying,
bug.
and fairy.
I'm known to fuck up fairy types.
You want Elise here to be a fairy-type gym leader? She's got it.
Alright, as a bonus for this evening, I'm switching over to Reggie Steele. Just
The
to
water
pad out the time.
starter's move is Soapy Slam. It also is 75 base power and 50 PP. Very interesting stuff. Soapy Slam, I like it. I'm gonna guess it's a physical, just because Soapy Slam.
And Reggie Steele's not shiny. What do you mean I couldn't get away?
Is Musharno lower level than it?
No.
That was a very uncertain no.
No, it's level 100.
That just could be very
But
slow.
You know what, bitch? You can fucking put to sleep. Alright.
Make a 3 Pokemon fairy type. Make a 3 Pokemon fairy type team.
Any particular evolution levels? Like, what are we looking
Just
at?
just make a team. That's what it's been. It can be from all 8 generations.
No, I was talking like, oh hey, are we talking fully evolved Pokemon? What are we looking at?
I just made a team of whatever. Well, I was an Elite Four, so it didn't really matter. But
Yeah.
Well, just because of how much work they put in Sword and Shield, I feel like I can't leave out Hatterene, because Rin put in some serious fucking work.
Hattering's a good choice.
Hatterin's always been a good choice.
Yeah.
It's a special, actually. It shoots the bubbles out of its feet and slams into the target. Oh. I was like, I feel like it's going to be physical, but I know it's going to be special just because I said physical. Huh. Fairy is Gym 3, so 2 first stage, maybe 1 second stage. Yeah, this guy Ragnarok is making like a fake Mon region, kind of based off of like Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maryland area. And like all the stuff is like really fledged out and cool so far. Got me very...
What's the name of the fucking... Not Pikachu? Dedenne?
Dedenne... Was it Fairy?
Pretty sure
I
it's
think
Fairy.
so.
I know it was, it's Gen 6. I don't know if it's Fairy.
I think it's
I
Fairy.
feel like it is.
Yeah, I think it's Fairy Electric.
'Cause I feel like there was a subtyping to it.
It is Fairy Electric.
Moonbeam. That's not Moonbeam, that's Iron Defense.
I knew Dedenne was electric because it's the Pikachu clone, but it has the effect of it boosting the user's speed and making it so it can't be attacked by special attacks on the next turn. Ah.
Just.
So when you say first stage, do you mean like first stage is in basic or first stage is in like first stage of evolution? Because my brain is not working very good, and I blame the MMOs.
Yeah, good to clarify. Dedenne was electric fairy, yeah.
Yeah, I was like 90% sure.
Yeah, I knew it was electric, wasn't sure on fairy. But, I mean, that's not a bad choice if it's in that range. Or that realm.
Damn, that's a long time to be playing Skyrim there, bud.
I'm not playing Skyrim.
Not
No, I'm talking to
somebody in
Otaku.
chat.
Like
Basic.
4 years isn't that long.
Stage 1 is in basic. So 2 basic and then 1, maybe 1 evolved. So you could do Dedenne.
I would say in that case, Dedenne.
You could do the
Kinda
first
wanna
part of...
grab Beautyfly.
Not a bad one. I like
Is
it.
it bad that when Elise said Dedenne, all I could think of was Forrest Gump if he was in Pokemon? Dedenne.
Okay.
Yeah, it's starting to become time for Tyler to go to sleep soon.
I'm almost there.
I'm just running.
I got
through
5
Ninja
more
Steel right now to
encounters.
keep myself awake and keep moving.
I got 5 more. 2 basic, 1 stage 1. So Dedenne...
Yeah.
Is Cutify, is that basic?
Yeah.
Does that evolve, or is that just Cutify?
It goes into Rabombi.
Rabombi, that's it.
And
You could...
I guess my ace would be Catchrum.
Dedenne.
Or,
Dedenne. You're my favorite fairy type.
or wait, isn't it, or what's... Is that the middle of that line?
Yeah.
I think it's
Hatchram?
Yeah.
It's Hatina, Hatchram, and Hatter. Or, why can I say it? Hatterina, or whatever. Okay,
Eternia or whatever.
whatever.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's late.
There's the team. We've given Ragna
God.
3 new characters, potentially 4 out of all of this.
I would like to say that there's been someone in my chat, I don't know if it's a bot or not, named Silly Gnome 225, and I enjoy that username. Like,
There are a lot of weird bot names.
what have they done to gain the title of Silly Gnome?
They were a gnome that told the
Yeah.
silliest
Who
of
is
jokes.
quite silly.
Otaku said, I played Skyrim a lot for a year, so I have accumulated nearly 1,000 saves in that time.
What would be your personality of the gym leader?
contrasting with the just idea of bubbly fairy types, I want a complete shut-in.
Or your gym gimmick, as from what they're saying. So like whatever your gym / personality type of thing would be. Mine for the Elite Four, my gimmick in the whole room was like earthbending from Avatar. So like in the middle of the room, I'll stand on like a mountain that'll rise up, and then I'll do like a pose or something, clap, and stairs appear in the mountain. And I was like, that is amazing.
I mean, what do I want my gimmick to be?
I'm trying to think something cool for a fairy type gym.
I mean, we haven't had
I
exactly.
don't think we've had a fairy type gym leader.
Well,
We have Opal.
yeah, only in Sword and Shield, but
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. There was there one in?
Yeah, no, Opal was.
Yeah, Opal. Was
Or
there
no.
one
Was Opal?
Kalos?
No, Opal
Yeah,
was... No, Kalos had Elite Four fairy.
No, the champ was fairy, I thought.
Maybe. I know, or no, was... Because in Gen 6, there was the one girl who was in a bed. I remember she comes out of a bed. Or no, was that Gen 5?
That was
That
Gen
might
5,
be
and she
Gen
was
5.
psychic.
Psychic. I mean, I'm assuming there would have been a Gen 6 something fairy, as it was the new type.
I think there was a gym, maybe. I don't remember.
Hang on, I'm looking it up.
So am I. Yeah, Opal was,
Gen 8.
Valerie is a Kalos gym leader. Mina was a trial captain, that's what I knew.
Yeah, but I think Mina was just pure optional.
In Sword and or in Sun and Moon she was. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you had to do her trial. Yeah, Opal was, and then Opal turned Bede into a fairy type. Bede was psychic and then turned fairy type.
He was always a mix of fairy psychic.
He was primarily psychic and then turned fairy. Yeah, Valerie was a gym leader in Kalos, which makes sense. There should have been a psychic gym leader there. Then you had Opal as a gym leader, and then Bede became the gym leader as well. Mina was the fairy type trial captain, but she became that. She wasn't a trial captain in Sun and Moon, but in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they made her one.
But what kind of gimmick do I want?
I'm trying to think something interesting as a fairy type gym leader. Alright, as I always do, for the final encounter of the night, I always walk up to it, shut my eyes, and listen for the sparkle. Closing my eyes, listening for the sparkle. Could it be shiny?
Ooh. Elise, I have an idea.
Pokemon?
What kind of idea?
Alright, so it's essentially a fairy type gym leader, but they have some minor characteristics of like a ghost
No
type
shiny.
gym leader.
See, I don't use...
See, no,
like...
now hear me out. Like, all ghost type like trainers and gym leaders are always kind of like creepy or off-putting or something. Like, why not that? Maybe like I'm not going to take assumptions, but like
Maybe
how, like, people
a
didn't think
suggestion.
fairies existed.
A suggestion from Ragna, maybe a maze involving spreading fairy dust. I don't know, something maybe
See,
you...
I want to get away from the stereotype.
Yeah,
that is
that's what I was thinking.
super girly fairy type.
That's what I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, it's got to tie into fairies. I mean, fairy dust is kind of something you could do. It doesn't have to be stereotypically girly. You could do something with it. Like
What
that.
about what they did with the ghost trial during Sun and Moon? Because like
Why
the
can
thing
you
about
keep
fairies,
bringing up ghosts?
because I don't mean to, but like the whole thing about like fairies.
What do you mean you don't mean to? This
You're
is
literally
like
bringing
the
up ghosts.
second
The
time.
ghost trial. The ghost trial was literally a haunted mall.
Yeah, but
It
you
was
take
it
pictures.
wasn't even a mall.
It was just a shopping center, or it was a
It
supermarket.
was
Like,
a 7-Eleven.
yeah, I don't understand what that's got to do with fairy types.
So like, do you guys even have you ever seen those pictures of the like the really fake pictures of the fairies from like the 40s?
No.
They are very convincing fake photographs.
Cryptids.
I mean,
It could be like a Pokemon guessing game of you have to guess which Pokemon it is from behind like obscuring fog that's like, you know, when you're trying to look through like a glass shower door and it like distorts it.
so you're suggesting play Who's That Pokemon in an actual Pokemon game?
Yes, and the pictures are going to be like distorted by fog. You guess right?
Change to that idea to kind of get away from that stereotypical, maybe instead spreading Cutiefly's pollen and lay it in front of you to reveal the path in the dark maze, which would work with your shut-in personality, someone who doesn't want to be disturbed.
There's definitely going to be a computer in like the gym room that just has some game up on it. Pokerem. I'm currently in the middle of the Dark Brotherhood, the Dark Pokehood storyline. I'm here to kidnap the champion.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I kind of like that to go in with the shut-in personality that, you know, you spread the Cutiefly's pollen to find the way through the dark maze.
Yeah,
And if you go the wrong way, you end up having to battle a trainer.
that could work.
I like it. Does that work, Ragna? Got everything you need before I wind this down?
Man. we
And
can
more
stream this for 4
importantly,
hours.
most important of all, it doesn't involve the ghost type trial.
Listen
Tyler's
here.
obsessed.
I'm
with the
flipping you off right now, Tyler.
Listen here, you little shit.
Listening.
Yes, I'm little. What's your point? I'm fucking small. I'm 5'3". I can't reach the top shelf at Walmart.
Oh dear.
Oh, boy.
And
Oh,
that's why
boy.
my boyfriend's 6'2".
All right, you want to call it, Jake?
I'm ready to call it. I'm just walking around real quick, seeing if by some minuscule chance the Swords of Justice happen to be shiny. So,
Yeah, I gave like 5 or 6 encounters to Registeel.
I got 200 encounters in tonight. Obviously not intended originally, but you know what? It worked out great.
Man, my counter got.
You are more than welcome to vent to me later about these concepts. Just not tonight, because I'm going to turn it in more or less as soon as I'm done. If I don't answer as quickly as I could on stream once school starts up, I apologize. When I'm in class, I didn't do a good job of doing that last semester, but I really need to focus more, because I almost didn't do very well last semester, but that's a story we don't need to get into. So I really need to pay attention and focus a lot. But like I've said, I am very intrigued. I am happy to hear anything you want to tell about this. Any input I can give to help out, I will give the input, but I am very interested. And your concept and everything for the fairy type gym is good.
My Discord's always open if you want to shoot me a message for work on concepts or anything or designs.
Yeah, I can give that out later or
Um,
something if we want to
yeah.
do that.
I
Message
got a
him.
picture of a milking bag. I'm sorry,
Tyler,
I'm very
go the fuck
tired.
to bed.
Genesis, dude, you came back and we're about to end the stream.
Oh.
No,
School always
you know
comes
what?
first, yes. But like I said, Ragnarok, I am more than happy to hear anything you have to say about this. I'm very intrigued with this. I cannot stop saying intrigued, but I am very invested in this. So
What he means to say is he's intrigued.
yes. I would love to hear anything you want to say about this. It's such a cool concept. I like all the ideas you're coming up with. So I'm just happy we were able to help you. We got you 3 new characters for this, potentially 4. So we got Grass Bug, and what was the other? I'm looking in chat
Flying.
real quick. Grass Bug and Flying. I will see if Austin wants to come up with a team, and I will let you know. He might.
How do I-
Bug, I'm not
How do I
sure if he'll
raise
come up with
someone?
something. I haven't vented so hard before. I feel you. I'll talk with Austin tomorrow. See what he says. If you want to just send it to me in Discord, what you're thinking for each team, that like types of or
Genesis,
number
how
of
do I
mons
do
and
that?
everything, let me know. And I will get you whatever. So, but Ragna, it has been fun to everybody in Tyler's chat. It has been fun. Thank you guys for
Hold
hanging
on, I'm
out.
trying to figure out how to do a raid.
Oh, it's through the Twitch thing on, through the Twitch app. I don't think you can do it through Streamlabs. You have to be on Twitch. Like if you're
Like
if you're
desktop?
viewing, no, or I mean you could probably do it from there. But if you're viewing the stream manager, so like if you go to creator dashboard, I think you can get there. Or if you go to manage your stream through stream, go to the creator dashboard and stream manager. You'll have quick actions and raid.
creator deck.
Oh, Salazlo, you're still here. I didn't realize you were still here. Sorry. Much appreciated talking to you two. It has been amazing. Thank you guys.
Quick action.
Should I do a raid? Or are you guys gonna... I don't even know who I would raid.
I'm not online, but raid me.
I don't think
Not gonna happen.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
Tonight.
probably
do
gonna
that.
do a. I'm probably gonna do a
I don't
guerrilla
even-
stream tomorrow.
I don't even know how to do that. But if you're around tomorrow, Ragna, I might do that tier list of all my shinies. So if you're around tomorrow and you want to hear it, I'll be here at some point. I don't know when, but Salazzo, thank you too. Much appreciated. Anything you want to add, Tyler?
Y'all have a good week. Get some rest. You're all awesome, and we all appreciate you stopping in and saying hi and just being awesome people. We usually do the Sunday stream nights here, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to come back, this is it's just me and Jake.
Yeah,
for right now.
Sunday, we're always going to... This is the one thing that I'm like, we're going to be here all the time. It's always me and Tyler. I try to do things other days. If you want to, pop in, but I don't really have a schedule now that classes are going to start. All my time that I had for streaming kind of gone, but I want to do more than just Sunday. But we'll see. So, thank you, everybody.
Parting words of wisdom: disregard women, acquire currency.
Ignore that one.
Raid.
You found someone to raid? I'm not going to mess with that. I don't feel like getting the creator dashboard up, but it has been fun. I'm ending it here. See you guys later.